It's the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Randomness means you have no aim, you have no direction, there's no rule, there's no method.
I want to go get peed on by a lion.
I just poo-pooed in the pool.
But seriously, can you be random?
I'm just going to look out the middle.
I'm secure enough to take my clothes off in front of this other dude.
I mean, because sometimes you think you're being random when in reality there's actually a pattern that you don't realize is going on.
Flat butt. You got a flat butt.
I pulled my butt muscle.
In the back, come in, we'll do your butt.
That's a lot of trouble for a butt.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show starts now. And away we go.
Good Wednesday morning. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019. And we're the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Hello, Kelly Raspberry.
Hey, Big Al.
Hey, baby.
I feel like I've just come off a bender.
What?
I don't know what's wrong with me. Am I starting to get sick?
Did you get the...
Oh, no. I feel like I have been hit, like I'm suffering from a hangover, but I'm not.
Did you do the wine last night?
No, I had one Bloody Mary yesterday,
Okay.
but it was about lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, you're way early in the day.
I don't think they put any alcohol in it. But that's what all alcoholics say,
That's what
right?
all
Yeah.
alcoholics say,
I don't. What? Can you bring me some? And I had it with vodka because they didn't have to.
See, I like it when they do it in front of you, when they have the little
Yeah.
shot and they pour it. So, like, hey, look, we do pour some alcohol in here.
You like the Bloody Maria.
I do. That's the way I learned. I love
Tequila.
Bloody Tequila,
Yeah.
Blood Maria. But yeah,
Huh.
I hope I'm not getting sick, y'all. 'Cause I got,
Maybe
got
you
things to do.
Maybe
Things
you were
to
sleep
do.
drinking. I hope you weren't sleep drinking. Like, I don't...
No, I don't think
All
so.
Here's JC Chavez.
I, too, feel like I got hit by a truck this morning, but that's because I stayed up to watch baseball. I don't watch any of the regular season, but come the World Series,
Yeah.
I'm in, man. I'm watching. It was actually a pretty good game.
Yeah.
And I think I needed to drink more water yesterday because I woke up this morning, and Al, I don't know if you get dressed sitting down as a dude, but I get dressed standing up.
I do too, yeah.
And as I'm putting on my underwear, my right calf just cramps.
Charlie horse.
Your boy,
Yeah, you're
boy
dehydrated.
drops to the ground.
Oh, wow.
And you're staring at it, you see it doing the thing that does.
Need a banana.
Yeah, I needed a banana or something, but you can't be too loud because you don't want to wake up everybody in the house, but it hurts enough to where you want to scream as loud as you want to.
Worse.
Kicked off the day with a nice little cramp.
Sorry about
Oh,
that,
it
my
is
brother.
bad when your big toe kind of jerks down.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Foot cramp.
You gotta point it back up, and I'm like, I couldn't pull it.
Toe's just like at this weird angle. It's like, what's happening?
But on the other hand, you're looking at your calf going like, dang, look at that thing popping. Yeah.
Here's Jenna.
I got a Charlie horse like that so bad in a state soccer final when I was supposed to take
Oh,
a penalty kick. Because we went into 2 overtimes, and I got the worst Charlie horse. I had to lay down on the field, and they came out, and they were shaking my leg, and it feels embarrassing because it's a cramp. And I think if you're an athlete, you get it because that happens when you've been playing for hours. But it's excruciating, and you can't walk.
The worst. For like
Can't
2
do
minutes
anything.
afterwards, still, you're still trying to get back.
Yeah,
Now I get
hobbling.
now I get cramps from wearing high heels too much.
Did your team have pickle juice on the sidelines?
No.
Oh, yeah, we got the pickle juice.
I just got, that's it. Literally is like an IV, right? You're like, I just need pickle juice.
I mean, it didn't make the pain go away, but it helped a little bit.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
just need a rush of potassium.
I just need to go home after that, I think. That's what I need to do. There is Big Al Mac.
Thank you, JC Chavez. Well, this afternoon, I'll do the spa day for my face. It is time for a beard trim up. So I'll have the...
Is that your big
Oh,
event?
woolly.
That's my... I'm sorry.
Your beard's a little woolly
It's a
today.
little woolly. It's a little woolly, but you have to let it grow out to trim it down.
Yeah.
So,
That's the thing with waxing in ladies.
yeah,
You know,
I
you
get
have to have that period of woolliness
Yeah.
to get nice and smooth.
it. So I have to do that so that I look really good for the decorating today. Today is patio decorating day. Today is the day I go to 2 or 3 places. I get all of my supplies.
2 or 3?
And
By the way, Al's been talking about this for 3 weeks.
I know.
Yeah,
I
at least
know.
he's off the horse. Then.
And I do it. Well, first things first, Kelly. You got to, this is.
I'm the realist.
I can win money on this. And so today I go. I've got a list of things to get, and it's a long list.
How much could you potentially win?
$100, Kelly.
How much are you planning on spending?
Oh, about 3 or 4. Yeah.
You're gonna
Seems
spend $400 to $100.
Yeah. Sure.
Have you narrowed down your theme? Because it can be dangerous to walk
yes.
into a decorating store without it.
Yes, I have the theme. I have a plan A and a plan B. Kind of depend. I can't divulge right now, but you'll see pictures.
Why do you have 2 plans? Why don't you just go with the one plan and win it?
Well, I had another plan on the way to work this morning. That's the good thing about having a 35-minute drive. because I get to think about stuff.
You're overthinking stuff now.
I probably am. I probably am.
Is there a way that you could over decorate your patio to where it hinders you from winning the contest?
Oh boy, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, because too much is too
tacky.
You know what fascinates me is I was driving through a very nice neighborhood yesterday, and you know what I'm talking about, like some really nice houses.
Does it have a park at the last?
It has park in the name.
Yeah.
Well, I had a friend in town. We were driving to eat, and she's like, "These houses." I'm like, "I know." So I'm driving her around, but then we couldn't get over how. I mean, these houses are nice, and I know how much they are. And then they'll just put these monstrosity of Halloween decorations in the front yard, and I'm like, "What? But why are they doing that? Or is it just because the kid wants it? We don't care. This is a $12 million house, and we're just going to put some blow-up creature in the front yard."
A few years ago, I was driving by the Hollow neighborhood.
The Hollow.
Hollow, you know it's going to be a good neighborhood. They had like a 25-foot spider.
Yeah.
Where do you buy that?
Oh,
Like, how do you where do you go to buy this?
Please tell me. Please tell me.
They have. Oh yeah. Al, I know where. I know where you can get some of those.
How?
I know. Well, I mean, there's big rental companies that do this for floats, so
Okay.
you can get those. I have seen the giant spider on the side of the big house, and that looks cool.
That's so cool.
That one's cool.
It
But
was
you know what I'm
so
talking about?
ginormous.
Just like it's like a Frozen character and like a scary Frozen. I'm like, what is this? What is this character? And it looks terrible.
Well, what I need is I need an 8-foot ladder. I need a circular saw, a drill, deck screws, zip ties, paint, about 8 2x4s,
Bro, you're going to get arrested.
about 4 2x8s, some black fabric, a helium tank, 2 extension cords, fishing line, and snacks.
You're going to do all of that today?
Yes.
Are you making a carnival at your house?
No.
Why do you need snacks?
Well, I get hungry, Kelly.
Are you doing like a fair theme or something?
No, I'll tell you later. Hi, Anna. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope everybody in the apartment complex just listens to Al and quits.
You don't realize they are getting turned. I guess that's the proper use of turn. They are turning it up.
You can't use the word turn when it comes to decorating patio,
They are
dude.
turning it up.
I don't know. It just sounds weird.
They are turning it up, man. Even one of my next door neighbor saw me in the house and man, these folks are really decorating. They're taking this fall decorating thing serious.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You know, before this year they didn't care.
And I hadn't done a thing.
See, next year you should just roll into the show going, I ain't doing that patio contest, but then do it.
Oh.
So, back to you, Anna. Is anyone celebrating a birthday today?
October 23rd.
October 23rd. Yes. Happy birthday, Emilia Clarke. Who plays Daenerys Targaryen on Game of Thrones.
Played.
And she's in an upcoming Christmas movie, Kelly.
Hallmark?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, but I forget what's that? Oh, gosh. I'm going blank.
I think it's called The Last Christmas.
Oh, no, the last one?
I think.
I like her.
I don't know. She's turning 33 today, so happy birthday. And happy 43rd birthday to Ryan Reynolds.
Nice.
Today's
Very
Ryan's
cool guy.
birthday?
Yeah.
That's son of a message.
I wonder what Blake Lively will post on Instagram, just because they're so funny.
They're so petty towards each other. I love it.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny stuff.
And you guys, happy National TV Talk Show Host Day.
Oh, wow.
We were former TV talk show
Yeah.
I just saw talk show host.
Are we still
TV talk
are we still considered TV talk show hosts if we're not on
No,
TV?
I don't think
And
so.
were we really talk show hosts?
But we have
No.
TV.
We talked.
But does that imply
on
you?
TV.
I mean, I don't know. Does
And
that
we were
imply a
hosts.
couch and a desk and a studio audience with a stand-up routine?
I think it's
Does it
open
imply
to
all that?
interpretation.
Yeah, I think so. Like all of these other shows I call them talk show
Talk
or
show.
gossip show.
Like Mario Lopez. I hear him say he's a talk show host, and he does.
Is he?
Yeah,
You guys talk and host.
yeah, we talk.
Yeah, we
Just
talk.
hosting.
We host.
And we have desks.
I mean, we're
Sort of.
DJs and we don't really DJ.
True story.
I don't think of myself a DJ though.
I don't either.
But I mean, we
weird when people ask us.
technically
Hello,
are.
broadcaster.
I mean, that's what
Al, you've done DJing at a party. I've done them
I
in the
have.
past when I first started.
I make.
So-
I make good playlists.
Jenna
Yeah.
does great playlists.
Playlist, yeah.
I overnight DJ'd once.
You did?
That's how you learn
Oh, I'd
when
love to
nobody's
see you.
listening. Well, it was very interesting. A lot of drunk people call in
Yeah,
about 3
gotta-
o'clock in the morning, and they like to hear a lot of Southern rock. This is my experience in Florence, South Carolina.
Like
Did you ever-
Skinnerd.
Oh yeah, like in Boston. I mean, like really good old classic stuff. And
Were you ever raspberry in the mix though, like at a party with the turntables?
No,
Hey,
I
did you ever
haven't
get turned?
done that.
In the
I wouldn't know
proper
how to
context.
turn if I. And maybe I have in the past,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize it, Alex. I didn't have a term for it
Huh.
Now you do.
when I was busy turning.
Turning up.
Turning, yeah.
Any national holidays we got to celebrate today?
Well, coincidentally, it's also National Slap Your Annoying Coworker Day.
Go ahead, Kelly.
But that changes all the time. It's not always one person.
Isn't that called National Assault Day then?
Yeah, like I'm just not a good climate for slapping.
What's going on here? All right.
All right, sometimes I want to slap Cody Simpson. Just stop talking.
Oh, is he still talking?
Yeah, he's willing to answer pretty much any question about his relationship with Miley Cyrus. Plus, Cardi B giving acting another try, and now we know what her next movie's going to be. And I don't think it's a home one starring Offset.
Oh.
We'll talk about it when we come back.
Beat the Bank gets extreme again. And now, the top prize in the vault could be $5,000. Listen for us to give you the vault password each weekday morning at 7:10 and 8:10 Central. Be the correct caller and know the vault password to play for big money. But if you stay in the vault too long, it could slam shut and you could lose everything. Beat the Bank Extreme on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
105.9 The Monkey. New music. Number 1 for new music.
DNA test turns out I'm 100% dead. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems. That's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them. That's the goddess in me. You could've had a bad, not committal. Help you with your career, just a little. You're supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me back, and that's the sound. I mean, not calling you back. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True first needed something more exciting. You tried to break my heart, oh that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had it, no you ain't from the start. Hey, I'm glad you're back with you. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never, ever, 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 ever be your side chick. I put the singing single, ain't worried about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friend, shoot your shot when you see him. Okay, he already in my DM. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True first needed something more exciting. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, stop in it. We don't f with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, stop in it. We don't f with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True first needed something more exciting.
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me,
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes live. Mexico, not a problem. New York City, we'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center, Biloxi, and 105.9 The Monkey. 105.9 The Monkey, traffic.
You know advertising's important, and that includes reaching people in the digital world. But let's be honest, trying to learn about digital marketing feels a lot like trying to learn a new language. Lucky for you, TeleSouth Media speaks digital. Call 388-2001 today for your free web check. There is a one-vehicle accident at Landon Road and Wolf River Road. A vehicle ran through the sharp turn into the woods. A wrecker on the scene. Be careful there. That's Landon Road at Wolf River Road. Elsewhere, so far, things looking fairly decent. Do have kids rolling out to the school buses, so keep your speeds down in your neighborhoods and watch out for school buses making frequent stops. Kyle Curley in the Traffic One Traffic Center.
Mockingbird Cafe, an art-filled eatery in the heart of Old Town Bay St. Louis, celebrating everything fall. Start your morning with a made-from-scratch pumpkin spice latte and a pumpkin chai scone at the full-service coffee bar. Join Mockingbird Cafe for the return of Mocktoberfest on Friday, October 25th. German food, local beer, and a night market from 6 to 9 p.m. Costumes encouraged. Come to the Living Room on the Bay on South 2nd Street in Bay St. Louis. Mockingbird Cafe. Love local, homemade happy, and remember, calories from scratch don't count.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hey, have you ever seen the same numbers over and over? Well, sure. 5, 9, 15. What does it mean? It means hurry to Power Penny Days at JCPenney. Come in and shop at Power Penny Days this Friday to Sunday. Grab JCPenney Home Performance Bath Towels for just $5 and select guys Star Wars graphic tees for only $9. Plus, get select women's sweaters for just $15. Come in for deals so good, there's no coupon needed. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/25 to 10/27. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Can we be honest? You're a high school student and your grades aren't exactly where you want them to be. Or maybe you're getting ready for standardized testing. You know these numbers can have a lasting impact on your college choices and your future. Your parents try to help the best they can, but the whole thing is just frustrating for the both of you. But there's help from Huntington Learning Center in Gulfport. Huntington's certified teachers and tutors offer individualized tutoring on your schedule. Huntington's results speak for themselves. An average of 2 grade point levels growth in reading and math. A more than 5-point increase in average ACT score. In over 226-point higher SAT scores. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? You'll feel Huntington's real results yourself with all new levels of confidence and self-worth. You know, that feeling of, I can, I got this. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN for Huntington's Learning Center or visit huntingtonhelps.com. You can also visit their brand new location at 8950 Lorraine Road in Gulfport. Call, come by, or visit at huntingtonhelps.com.
It's finally here. Football. And football at Big Play is bigger and better. Why? Because it's Big Play. And we show all the action. Monday. Get over the Monday blues with Big Play and the Madness Monday specials. 50-cent wings, $6 pitchers of domestic beer, $7 Long Island iced teas and margarita pitchers. Laser tag, only $5. Plus unlimited game cards, only $20. And the most incredible two-story laser tag experience that you've ever been a part of. And it doesn't stop there. It only gets bigger and better. 2 arcades, bumper cars, mini golf, bowling, a full-service restaurant, go-karts, and all the weekend's action. Parents, kids eat free every Sunday. Get to Big Play for this weekend's football games, food, and fun. You can make the weekends bigger and better for the entire family at Big Play. It doesn't get any bigger and better than Big Play. Big Play Entertainment Center, Highway 90 at Veterans Ave in Biloxi. Find out more at BigPlayBiloxi.com. What do I do when I want the biggest, and the best? Of course, it's Double Shop for me. Double Shop me. The best quality CBD and hemp products. Double Shop. The biggest selection of beer. Double Shop. Plus wine and liquor, all in one stop. Double Shop, one stop. Just 50 yards north of exit 50, across from the new PJ's Coffee. Now repeat after me. Double Shop, one stop.
Oh, if you do have a delivery or surprise visitor, you'll get an alert and be able to see, hear, and speak to them all from your phone. And right now, they have a special offer on the Ring Starter Kit available. That's one of the cool things about Ring. You can start off with the starter kit and then add more cameras later. It There's a Ring video doorbell, 2 motion-activated floodlight cams. It has everything you need to start building that ring of security around your home. Go to ring.com/kid. That's ring.com/KIDD.
Yo, it's cracking. It's Kendrick Lamar right now. You're listening to the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
And listening to the Kid Kraddick Morning Show will get you paid this morning, hopefully.
Heck yeah.
You can win $5,000 with Beat the Bank Extreme. So we've had a $2,000 vault. We've had a $1,000 vault. And then we did have a vault close yesterday. Ashley was staying in there as long as she could. And she said, I'm not stopping until that thing hits a $1,000 increment. And it closed. Sometimes you got to risk it.
Yep.
And that's all good. Hey, we'll give you a password here in about 50 minutes. We'll play in about an hour, but first you need the password, so make sure you're listening. Then we'll have you call in, and then you pick your vault and stay in there as long as you can. Also, Love Letters to Kelly's coming up this morning in about 40 minutes. Anna's midweek update is happening as well. She'll catch you up with everything that's been happening so far this week. And Jenna is going to put on that really humongous, funny genie hat and read your dreams for you.
I'm back.
Yes, we use props on the radio.
Well, I have to. That's the only way I can read dreams.
I mean, it's got powers.
The magic hat.
Yeah, she has to. She has to wear that hat. All right, but we do have some gossip to get to this morning.
We do. All right, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, they put out a documentary about the philanthropic work they've been doing in Africa. And Meghan got very candid about how she's treated by the British tabloid. She said, I was naive thinking it was going to be easy. I didn't think it was going to be easy, but I just thought that it would be fair, right?
Sure.
Tears in her eyes. It was really, I thought it was a really emotional, vulnerable moment.
Nobody's asked me if I'm okay. Oh, that
She goes, so many people don't ask me that. Yeah. It's just like, wow. Wendy Williams, she ain't feeling sorry for Meghan.
What?
You knew exactly what you were doing. And I applaud her plotation on the royal situation. But please, don't try to garner sympathy from us. There's something about her. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't know.
And you know what, Megan? Megan, don't be surprised that the paparazzi are everywhere. Of course, because you're now a royal. They weren't following you when you were on suit. We didn't even know who you were.
It's not about paparazzi.
Except when you came for employment here at Wendy and wanted to be one of our runway models.
What the?
Meghan Markle, nobody feels sorry for you. You knew what you were signing up for, girl.
I cannot. So as she's a struggling actress coming up, she should be slammed for wanting to be part of a Wendy Williams show? And it's not about the paparazzi.
Why?
She's not worried about paparazzi. It's the British tabloids that are destroying
her reputation.
With her dad publishing and Wendy turn around.
The invasion of
She's so
privacy.
horrible and goes through her private mess and then asks us all not to talk about her private mess.
Yeah.
She's so hypocritical.
Just when I'm getting back into the Wendy Williams train, and
why would you ever be back on the Wendy Williams train? When were you on it?
I wasn't on it, but
I thought she was very funny at first, and then I was like, man, but some of it's just so mean-spirited.
Yeah.
What was that about?
And all the struggles that she was going through, and then you see her coming out, and then she does something like this, where she just goes at the worst person to go at right now.
I don't get it.
Why go at Meghan Markle?
She thinks it's about paparazzi. It's not about paparazzi.
Now, if you watch her show, her camera people were having struggle bus issues with finding somebody that was agreeing with her in the audience, because everyone's face they were showing what she was talking about Meghan Markle was like, ooh, why are you saying that about Meghan?
I don't know, but she's always saying something she has to. Well, I don't think she ever apologizes.
No, man, that was not cool.
Sorry. That's not cool.
Not even close to cool, man.
You know what's crazy? I watched the show one time briefly for 10 minutes because I was waiting on an oil change or something, and it was all that was on the TV that was too high to change. And there were people sitting in that waiting area, and everyone's just it was terrible. She feels, and it was recent, she feels so unprepared, too.
Yeah.
She's just gathering her thoughts as she's speaking. Yeah, it feels terrible and unprofessional. Yeah.
They put a picture up and go ahead and talk, Wendy.
Well, she went on to say that Meghan asked her producers if she could be their fashion consultant, and had her come in for an interview, and they did like her, but by the time they decided to hire her, she was engaged to Harry. She was still a working actress and trying to, look, Wendy had a hot show. So why should she be slammed for wanting to work with Wendy Williams? Yeah. I don't understand what she's saying.
I don't know what the point of blasting that was.
I don't either.
I really don't.
I don't get it.
And the name of the show is Suit or Suits?
People think it's funny.
Suits, right? So you got the name of the show wrong, so that's a slap in the face.
Facts? Wendy doesn't care about facts.
No.
All right, Jessica Biel was on Jimmy Fallon last night and was forced to relive the time, but she said she wasn't a fan of her husband's group.
I was doing some research on this interview, and I saw somewhere it came out that you were never really an NSYNC fan when they were out.
What? Well, no.
Were you like a Backstreet Boys fan?
No. I lived under a rock. I wasn't into pop culture music.
Because we actually found an interview of Jessica Biel during those times that NSYNC was around. It's pretty interesting to see. This is years before you and Justin ever met.
No, please.
Here's Jessica Biel in 1999 being asked if she's an NSYNC fan. Take a look.
To be honest, I don't really listen. I haven't really. I mean, I know of them, of course, and I've heard of them, and I've heard the music. I don't think I own any of their CDs. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, cool, I guess.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. You were so much trouble. Oh my God.
The attitude.
The attitude you had, yeah. Now you probably know some NSYNC songs, right?
Not really.
Oh man,
I think Justin's playing them in the background music around the house.
NSYNC had some good ones. Tearing Up My Heart was a jam. God must have spent a little more time on you. If you didn't sing that to your significant other in high school, or don't now, you should.
Tearing Up My Heart, I think, is my favorite boy band song.
Hey, Tennessee Kid.
Bye Bye Bye, Dirty Pop.
Well, she was dared to sing an NSYNC song for karaoke. The only words she knew were to bye, bye, bye.
Okay.
Because that's everywhere. You can't get away from it.
I would just think in that period of time that they broke up, you know, as most girls, especially if you're dating someone that's famous, like you would go through all those old YouTube videos.
Maybe, yeah.
You'd be watching all the NSYNC videos, like,
or convincing yourself, look at him.
Look at his
What was I
hair.
thinking of?
Justin's hair at one time looked like ramen.
Yeah.
Remember that?
It is rough.
The crunchy, curly.
But that's what I mean. She'd be looking to find things to turn her off. Yeah.
He was still cute.
Yeah. Oh, all the girls wanted him.
Curls.
Uh-huh.
So Vin Diesel keeps bringing in superstars to be part of the Fast and Furious franchise, posting a video yesterday of him sitting next to a future Academy Award winner, Cardi B.
Day 86 here on the set of Fast 9. I know I'm exhausted. We all gave every single thing we could for this movie. Put it all on the table. Put it all out there.
I'm tired, but I can't wait. It's gonna be the best one.
The last day of filming in the UK. All love, always.
And take a nappy nap. I've been saying this the whole day. Nappy nap.
Well, spoiler alert.
All right, spoiler. I died.
Cardi died.
Her name.
I freaking love her.
I die.
Hey, Cardi.
And I love that Cardi is tired. Like, if you watch Rhythm and Flow.
I love that show.
You could tell Cardi's tired half the time they're doing judging because her eyes are halfway open.
She's busy.
Now, she doesn't drink and she doesn't do drugs. So, you know, it's none of that. She's just tired.
Just tired.
And she's sitting there with her eyes half open, but still being Cardi B and being hilarious. The fact that she can pull that off. Most of us would be
funnier when she's that tired.
Oh, yeah,
Because she really doesn't care.
If she's talking to you like this, Kelly, she cannot see you, but yeah, you keep on singing that.
That's pretty good. I died.
I'm gonna take a nappy nap.
Tell me a little bit about the movie. I died.
Oh my
and
God.
Vin Diesel dies, and Ludacris dies. Everybody dies.
All right, so Cody Simpson won the Australian version of The Masked Singer this week, and one of their judges is named Jackie O, and she is the host of a really big radio morning show over there. So all the contestants get interviewed. Hey, what a sweet gig, you know?
Yeah.
They had a long conversation with Cody, and we've just boiled it down for you just to the parts about his relationship with Miley.
Love's a big word, but, you know, it's romantic. It's like I used to kiss the TV screen. I was like 9. We just found each other in a place where we were both ready for something like this, and we're both sober.
Yeah.
So, like, I haven't drank in a while, so it's like, I actually stopped drinking the day I started filming Masked Singer. We can go about it one of two ways. It's like getting busted all the time, or just like not allowing anyone to bust us because we're busting ourselves anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, no, just post it. Like, I was like, I'm proud to be with you. She's like, I'm proud to be with you too, so let's just not like care. I'm very, very, very romantic. You know, she had talked about how she hadn't had that kind of an experience in a relationship before, so.
Bust down. Okay.
So he's slamming
Liam again.
I don't get it.
She's never had romance before. Okay.
And Liam's been just chilling, not saying a word, keeping to himself. Like you should after a breakup.
Just tacky.
Well, so speaking of Cody Simpson, too, he won The Masked Singer, and Lindsay Lohan is a judge on there, and then she's trashing him. She's a psychopath. She's crazy. I don't even know how she has a platform to do this, but she...
Because people love to watch that train wreck stuff,
So
right?
she's a judge, and she has this history with Cody because he dated her sister, Allie, last year. So Lindsay guessed it was Cody before he was unmasked. And she said, if it is you, we have a lot to talk about, and this is not the arena for it. I want my furniture back because I bought your furniture for your house in Venice.
In California, not Italy.
Right. After he won, she posted a photo of Cody with her little sister Allie when they were together with the caption, "When you realize you failed and you settle for less," at Cody Simpson. Just shading him. Woo! Family's everything. You won The Masked Singer, but you lost on your future. What? Okay. She deleted the post and replaced it with a picture of herself, Cody, and the other judges, and it was a very supportive caption, like, yay, I was right. Good job, Cody Simpson.
What's wrong with these people?
She tagged her sister in the photo, and her sister
Allie.
commented, "Leave the riffraff behind, sister." Even her sister's like, my sister's trash.
Well, she bought the furniture for the place because he was living there with Allie, right? And so
he said he was sleeping on a mattress on the floor and he was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then Allie moves in and suddenly they start buying all this furniture. And then when they broke up, apparently she left it.
Yeah, so take your furniture back then. Okay. No big deal to me.
That's on her.
You know what? Celebrities they're petty too.
Yeah, right. All in on petty money.
She just happens to be playing it out on stage.
social media.
All right, so what do you get for somebody who has everything? What are you getting me? I'm kidding. And $1 million donation to charity sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Well, Lori Loughlin, this is another story, has been hit with even more charges, meaning potentially even more jail time. I thought they were trying to negotiate a plea deal.
Whoops.
Well, we'll give you the latest when we come back.
Guests of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show stay at Texican Court, a Valencia hotel. Boutique hotel lodging redefined. TexicanCourt.com. Thanks for listening, Kid Nation.
105.9 The Monkey. Number one for new music.
I'm going under in this time. I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away. You're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you. Now I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. And I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone So will you love?
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes live. Mexico, not a problem. New York City, we'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location. From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center, Biloxi, and 105.9, The Monkey.
Are your feet dreading a long workday? We've got you. Step on a Dr. Scholl's kiosk to get an orthotic that's customized to help you relieve foot, knee, and lower back pain. Dr. Scholl's Custom Fit Orthotics. Born to move. Available at Walmart.
Jen, your tires, they're bald. You should not be driving on those bald tires. It's not safe.
I know, but I just can't afford new tires right now. With the kids' activities, school, new tires are too expensive and just not in the budget.
You need to go to R&R Tire Express just like I did. For just $20, they installed new tires on my car, and now I'm paying them off with R&R's 6 months same as cash.
Really? New tires installed for just $20? Then I can pay them off over 6 months? I can make that work in my budget. Do you need good credit?
No, at R&R, everyone's approved. Just a few forms of verification and you're good to go. And installation, rotate, balance, flat repair, and roadside assistance is included for free.
No more bald tires for me. I'm off to R&R to get me some new tires.
Get the tires you need today installed for $20. With R&R Tire Expresses, everyone's approved. 6 months, same as cash. In Gulfport, Ocean Springs, and Moss Point. RNRTires.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hey, have you ever seen the same numbers over and over? Well, sure. 5, 9, 15. What does it mean? It means hurry to Power Penny Days at JCPenney.
Come in and shop at Power Penny Days this Friday to Sunday. Grab JCPenney Home Performance Bath Towels for just $5 and select guys Star Wars graphic tees for only $9. Plus, get select women's sweaters for just $15. Come in for deals so good there's no coupon needed. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/25 to 10/27. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Disney on Ice invites you to experience timeless Disney stories together on a high seas adventure with Moana, at a roundup with Woody, and in Frozen's eternal winter with Anna and Elsa. Share the excitement and make memories you'll treasure forever at Disney on Ice presents Celebrate Memories. Tickets start at $15. Restrictions and additional charges may apply. Playing Mississippi Coast Coliseum November 21st through 24th. Now that you can get your favorite Chili's 3 for $10 meals delivered, anywhere can be your own personal Chili's. So?
Hi, welcome to my house.
Welcome to the meat lovers section of my in-laws vegan barbecue. Burgers, finally.
Welcome to my therapist's office, where it's okay to eat your feelings. And quesadillas.
Welcome to Chili's Delivery. Order online at chili's.com/delivery and get all your favorite 3 for $10 meals, like Cajun chicken pasta, delivered right to you wherever you are. At participating restaurants only. 3 for $10 not available via third-party platforms. Delivery fee supply.
CASA of Harrison County is bringing back Casa Tune by popular demand. October 25th at the Beau Rivage. This spectacular event will feature a one-of-a-kind costume design piece by Pavin Broom, valued at $3,500 for live auction along with heavy hors d'oeuvres, cash bar, silent auction, and live music by the Miles Sharp Band, plus a costume contest. It's all benefiting the mission of CASA of Harrison County to recruit, train, and support community volunteers to advocate for neglected and abused children and
CPS Legal Custody in Harrison County. Help change a child's story. Ticket and sponsorship information can be found at CasaHarrisonCounty.org or by calling 228-865-7078.
Have you seen that new commercial from Liberty Mutual Insurance with Limu, Emu, and Doug? Now, at first, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but it's actually a bird running around with this insurance expert guy named Doug, telling everybody that Liberty Mutual customizes your auto insurance so you only pay for what you need. Now, I thought it was pretty hilarious when they're running in slow-mo like an old-school action movie. That alone made me want to get a quote with Liberty Mutual. Get yourself a customized quote from Liberty Mutual today. This message brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more. State requirements and policy terms apply.
Listen up, America. Why in the world would you start your day with an unwrapped, zip-zap, sad sack breakfast mishap when the McDonald's app lets you order, pay, and pick up a nice and hot griddle sizzle breakfast with a tap tippity tap? I think I just rhyme answered my own rhyme question. McDonald's mobile order and pay. Just order in the app, pass the line with the tap, and wake up breakfast with McDonald's. Mobile order and pay at participating McDonald's. McDonald's app download and registration required.
It's Kelly Raspberry, Jenna, JC, and Big Al.
He was hot. He was a sexy man.
Oh,
I'm
say all
sorry.
that.
I'm
Say all
sorry.
that.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Love letters to Kelly coming in hot. In about 20 minutes, Kid Nation. Coming in hot.
Where is this week going? It's already Wednesday?
I know.
This is crazy.
Goes by pretty quick. And coming in hotter, Beat the Bank Extreme. With $5,000 on the line, just pick the right vault. Make sure you know the password that we hook you up with in about 30 minutes, and you'll be on your way to scoring all that money.
Ooh, got a lot going on.
So much going on. Anna's
Solving
midweek
problems.
updates coming up in 40 minutes. Jenna's going to read your dreams in 1 hour. Al's going to say some jokes.
When?
I don't know. They're coming up.
They're just going to be sprinkled.
I see his
He's
brain.
going to sprinkle.
His brain's working right now, brewing up some jokes.
I went to bed a little bit early last night at 8, as soon as the voice was over. So
Jealous. The voice.
Well, I got to watch my man Blake.
Gotcha.
It's battle night. So
baseball game was on.
Yeah. I went to bed at 8. Woke up at 1 and couldn't go back to sleep, so I just worked out at 2. And I've been so I might be a little off.
Okay, I got you.
Off kilter today.
Joke that I heard from a Kid Nation member that came to visit us. He gave me some news.
Oh yeah, he did.
Did you hear about Rufus, the brown-nosed reindeer, Jenna?
I did not.
He got fired because he could not stop on time.
And we laughed all night. The best joke ever.
Don't get it.
He couldn't break.
He couldn't break, so his nose is
Randolph,
brown.
the brown-nosed reindeer. He couldn't
Randolph.
stop on time.
He kept running into the other reindeer in front of him.
Oh, so he had poop on his nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brown-nosed
Break it down.
It's a think about it joke.
I didn't get it at all. So
Yeah,
what's he
right.
running into?
Yeah, pretty good.
So he wasn't leading the reindeer.
No,
He
he
was
was
in the back of the pack.
He was behind
He's running
Asher.
somebody.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or Asher or somebody.
One of those. Yeah. All right. Let's finish the gossip.
Okay. Yesterday, Lori Loughlin and her husband, Massimo, and 9 other parents, all involved with the college admissions scandal, they were hit with a new charge called federal program bribery. Prosecutors say they actually bribed officials of a university that receives federal funding. This new charge carries a 5-year prison sentence and a fine of up to $250,000. So, we had just talked about yesterday how Lori was going, I think I should have pled guilty and apologized.
What was the first charge? We've been talking about this for so long. Was it just? It wasn't changing the scores. That was somebody else.
Somebody else.
That was Felicity Huffman.
But she also paid.
But she did the fake pictures and all this stuff.
I think so. There were so many different levels of what people have done.
She's just trying to make sure her job.
I just wonder, I don't know. What are they going to charge her with next? I guess they just want to really make sure that these people will go to jail for a long time. I wish they pursued other criminals with such passion.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the violent criminals, the child molesters. That'd be great.
The dude that broke into my house. Put that much effort into trying to find something else. Not just.
Dude, you have a kid who took advantage of a girl in Stanford walking amongst us right now.
Right.
He was caught by 2 students raping a girl in a dumpster.
Where's the passion to charge him with everything in the book?
This kid got off so easy. He spent 2 weeks in jail, and he's out walking amongst us. Lori Loughlin's going to spend up to 44 years in prison.
Right.
This guy raped the girl. People saw him raping the girl. He ran away.
I don't know. It's just so odd. And I don't know. All right. Moving on to another story. It's just frustrating.
I just saw that story recently and it just made
It just
me mad
fired
again.
you
Oh, it
back
fired me
up.
back up when I saw that guy's, because the victim's talking about it now.
Yeah. So Black China, man, she's still wanting the Kardashians to pay. You know, that's Rob Kardashian's baby mama, ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, actually. She's been suing the Kardashians for pulling her show with Rob off the air. She blames him completely. Don't care about the ratings, right? But Black China had a deposition last month, and the Kardashian lawyers not happy with her. Court documents say she showed up 90 minutes late to their 7-hour session and just turned it into a photo shoot. But, you know, you have to use every opportunity. She brought a suitcase filled with several outfits.
Oh, nice.
And held up the deposition from continuing when she did a photo shoot during their lunch break for Fashion Nova.
Well, I did that during my deposition. It's fine.
One picture she posted was captioned, "Stepped into the office to handle some business." And Kardashian's lawyers claim Black China was uncooperative. Her lawyers had to coach her throughout the deposition. Whatever. That'll go away eventually. In other Rob Kardashian news, he was spotted in some Instagram stories at Kim's birthday celebration last week, and sources say he's down about 20 pounds.
Oh, good.
Good for him.
Speaking of how he and Black China got together initially.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of her birthday, she turned 39, and she just kind of had a regular birthday party.
A little cake and ice cream.
Regular, I guess, nice for us, but not
over the top.
Over the top for them. Yeah, family, food from an Armenian restaurant, a beignet truck, a churro stand.
Oh, that churros.
Kanye gave her a $1 million donation to some of her favorite charities that work closely with prison reform, which has become her biggest passion. Some of those, if you're interested, the charities are called Cut 50, Buried Alive Project, Equal Justice Initiative, and Recidivism Coalition.
Yeah, so the recidivism, so they don't go back into jail.
Okay.
So, you know, she's still studying to be a lawyer. Hopes to pass the bar in 2022.
How dare she? Why doesn't she stay in her lane? Poor baby. She should stay home with them.
Kelly's being sarcastic right now, by the way.
What?
We've been having an extended conversation over the last commercial break.
Just for that woman, Kelly. I think she needs to know. Sarcasm.
Yeah, about just some of our social media hate that we get. We like to vent to one another about it.
This week sums up. I think there was like a full moon or something, and it turned people into just
salty. People are salty.
Yeah,
they mad.
It's like, just hit us with some kindness today.
Let me tell you, last night, so my daughter and her little friend Danny, they're sitting in the back seat, and they're looking at TikTok videos. And I just said, out of the blue, "Rise and shine." They both fell out. They're like, "What? How did you know about that?" Obviously proving my daughter does not listen to me anymore.
Really, Kelly?
I said, "Well, isn't that like the biggest thing on TikTok right now? Have y'all done anything with it?" She's, "How do you know about this?" Because she knows I'm not on TikTok. So there you go.
Or are you, and you're just not saying nothing?
I'm not.
Okay.
I was like, "Have y'all done a video or something with it? A meme?" She's like, "No." So anyway, but Kylie Jenner and that "Rise and Shine," I'm going to have to stop doing that because she has filed to trademark that phrase.
Oh, Rise and Shine?
You got it. You know what? That's how you take your power. You don't get mad that people are poking fun of you like some of us.
Hello, Poppy.
Yeah, look at me being all hypocritical.
Hey, we own it. We get mad sometimes. We get sad about it.
Human. Yeah. I'm going to trademark women need to stay at home and raise their babies. I'm going to trademark that.
To quote the Jonas Brothers, "I'm only human."
Right.
You know?
So her trademark would cover, they just, everything you can imagine. It sounds silly, but they have to do it because people sneak in with other things. So it's like belts, pants, coats, dresses, footwear, gloves, headbands, on and on and on, socks, panties,
trademark
cosmetics.
Rise and Shine?
Yes, Al.
Well, you can try to trademark anything.
You could trademark. Gotcha.
But she's already selling the Rise and Shine hoodies for $65 on her website if you want one.
My daddy used to say that to me every morning. Rise and shine.
Sorry, right. Now Kylie's.
Happy birthday, Dad.
But if you want to put it on a product and sell it,
I mean, it doesn't affect me one way or the other. It just seems wrong. Like, good morning. I want to tell you about good morning. Good Monday morning.
Well, you could, but I mean,
you can try to trim anything out.
Just flip it on them. Shine and rise. Why not shine before I rise? Why do I have to
Always
rise?
shining. Shining and rising.
I'm always shining, Jenna.
That's a rip-off.
Like that.
Just a little tidbit about Kevin Hart. He was spotted for the first time in public this week. We still haven't seen any activity on his social media, I don't think. But he was hanging out with Jay-Z at a restaurant in Beverly Hills.
Oh! With my mouth hanging open. And I'm waiting to speak.
Oh, what? I know. I'm like, what did I say?
No, you didn't. Okay, so here's that. What's the guy? The Jared Black, right?
Yeah.
So I have a lovely listener who's been keeping me informed. He just had his engagement party, and she DM'd me all the pictures from his engagement party. He looks fine.
Oh, you good?
He looks just like he's standing around having his engagement party, and everything's fine. I said, are these old pictures? And she sent me the screen grabs. She's like, no, these are new. Jared Black apparently is absolutely fine. The fiance, she's doing Instagram stories saying, she's being vague. She's like, yeah, today was my first day. I was cleared to go back in the gym and work out. I've really been missing working out, but thank you all for your prayers and concerns. But, you never know what you got until it's gone, and that's the attitude I should have about working out, Jenna. I shouldn't be saying I have to work out. I have the privilege of being able to work out.
You do.
But this is...
You have a working bod.
But you know what? He was at his engagement party looking absolutely fine. So why have we not heard a peep? And why is not speaking of paparazzi, why aren't they tracking him down and following him coming out of places?
I don't know.
But he's involved in a famous thing.
Agreed.
And there's a lot of questions about his condition. We were like, why has nobody heard? He must be on death's door. He was. Now, if they could have propped him up and hobbled him over there to pose for pictures, and it just makes it look like he's in good shape. He looked absolutely fine.
Interesting.
And that was in my DMs.
Okay, so back to Kevin. He was playing poker, drinking alcohol, and eating for 3 hours at a restaurant in Beverly Hills with Jay-Z and other friends. And then there's a video of Kevin walking and hugging everyone on their way out.
Oh, so he's walking around hugging.
And they're not hugging him, it doesn't appear gently, like, I don't want to hurt your back. They're hugging him like,
Real dap-ups and hugs and pats in the back.
We're looking at the video. Are you sure that's him and not a child?
Yeah, that's somebody's
Small
kid,
child.
man. That's Jay-Z. That's Blue Ivy.
We have a video on TV. There's the small person in a hoodie. You can't see his face. I swear that would be a 10-year-old boy.
He's a foot shorter than
so
everybody.
Man, why y'all hating on Kevin?
I'm not hating on
He's just
Kevin.
tiny. He looks like a little boy. I'm glad everybody's physically getting better, but I was just really shocked that nothing, and here he is at his engagement party.
Literally, he was born this way. Like, he was that high, tall when he was born.
He came out.
Can't ride anything at Disney World.
Keep going?
Yeah.
So Rihanna and Drake, they've dated on and off for years now, but she's been dating this Saudi billionaire Hassan Jamil since 2017. So I think, I don't know how serious they are. They seem pretty serious. But
She's been posting those.
Drake.
Have you seen those slow-mo videos she's been posting on her Instagram?
That's what makes me think something's going on with her relationship. Because when she dates him, she doesn't do anything like that. If you've noticed, she's really cleaned up her social, and I think it's because she has that makeup line and on. She's gotten a little cleaner, but then she's doing slow-mo bikini, smoking a joint.
She looks
in a video.
Yeah, and I think maybe she was not being as revealing with her body when she was with him, for cultural reasons probably, because that's Janet Jackson. Remember how she started covering herself up when she was with that, was he Saudi? Anyway, moving on. So last year, Vogue asked Rihanna about her status with Drake, and she said, we don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is. But it looks like they're back on good terms because Rihanna went to Drake's birthday party this week. He rented out a club in L.A. Rihanna showed up with a friend, not Hassan. A source said Rihanna went to his table when she arrived. They talked for a while, smiling, laughing. She actually stayed for a few hours. Now, Drake, he gets hungry, and I guess he wasn't feeling what the club was serving, so he had McDonald's delivered to the club.
What do you get, chicken nuggets?
I don't know. What's his favorite?
I like chicken nuggets with the sweet and sour.
Probably a quarter pounder guy.
And the party ended around 5 a.m. Where are these parties in L.A.? Because when I go to L.A., I'll be honest.
Everything closes down early, doesn't it?
You think it would be a happening all-night town. Things shut down. The streets are dead.
Like midnight. 1 o'clock, yeah.
So I guess maybe he rented out the whole place so he could stay as late as he wanted. But otherwise, you go to L.A., it's not for the nightlife because people go to bed.
Celebrities have to get up early.
Yeah, call times are early.
Yeah.
All that.
Oh, yeah, they get to stay however late they want, though.
Yeah, but have you experienced that in LA where I guess you have to know where to go.
Yes, I've experienced that. I've also experienced being in a place and you look around and everyone's smoking cigarettes, even though there's a no smoking ban. It's crazy. There's no rules in some of those places.
I guess when you're paying for it.
No rules.
No rules.
No rules.
Like, what time is it? Why is everyone smoking cigarettes inside?
Where am I? How did I get here?
Anything else?
Oh, yeah. Are we going?
Yeah, you can do another one.
Okay. How about this quick one? Jennifer Lawrence's wedding dress had its own hotel room.
Wow. They rented a hotel room just for her dress?
Yeah, her custom Dior dress. They say that it had its own room at a fancy hotel nearby where it was kept under security.
And its own Uber.
Jeez.
It ordered room service.
Her own room for the dress. All right, Kid Nation. Lots going on in Hollywood. We'll catch you up with the rest of the celebrity gossip with the Showbiz Top 5. We do have a password coming up for Beat the Bank Extreme. You need it in order to play. So make sure you're listening up for that. Don't forget it. Write it down. Do whatever you got to do. But coming up next, we got to get into some love letters to Kelly. And based on the one I have, Jenna, you might need to learn some Spanish.
What?
Yeah. You might not, you need to learn some Spanish. All right, we'll be back. You'll hear that love letter next.
Hey, Kid Nation. We always want to hear from you. So give us a call at 800-KID-LIVE. That's 800-KIDD-LIV. It's the Kid Kraddick Morning Show, powered by you, Kid Nation.
Go check it out. 105.9, The Monkey. Number one for new music.
I've cheated and I've lied. I've broke down and I've cried. I've got nothing to hide no more. I've loved and I've hurt, broken people down with words. More grace than I deserve, for sure. Known to be crazy, known to be wild. Mama had herself a little devilish child. Ain't no stranger to the troubles at my door. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right, been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong nights. Cause I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You, I got one thing right. I got one thing, I got you. Through my pain, kept us patient while I changed. Never even crossed your mind to walk away. When I was getting crazy, reckless and wild, acting like my mama's little devilish child. It took a heart like yours to find its place. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right, been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong night. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You, I got one thing right. I got one thing, I got you. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. I got one thing right. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right, been the kind of guy girls mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd on the wrong night. I've been wrong about 1,000,000 times, but I got one thing right. You, baby, I got one thing right. Baby, I got one thing, I got you. Baby, I got one thing, I got one thing right. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time, chasing all the wrong things most of my life, and every kind of loss that you can't find. But I got one thing right.
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico? Not a problem. New York City? We'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center Biloxi and 105.9 The Monkey. WXYK, Pascagoula. 105.9 The Monkey. Traffic.
PJ's Coffee. Drive through or drop in and enjoy the lounge and dining area while drinking the best hot and iced coffee on the planet, including Nitro Coffee. Have a delicious breakfast sandwich, pastry, or oatmeal. PJ's Coffee, just north of exit 50, North Ocean Springs, Latimer. For the most part, we're looking good for the drive-in. No wrecks or breakdowns causing any significant problems. Still have crews out on the scene at Landon Road and Wolf River Road pulling that car out of the trees. Other than that, just keep an eye out for kids at the school bus in the neighborhoods on your way out. Keep your speeds down in school zones. Please buckle up and drive safe. Have a great day. Kyle Curley in the Traffic One Traffic Center.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green, the iconic cleaning formula known around the globe. Try a Simple Green product today, and if you're not 100% satisfied, I'll refund your money. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Propane to work. Propane has become a leader in the industrial market because it offers a number of key advantages over other fuels, such as lower emissions. Propane-powered forklifts produce fewer emissions than gasoline and diesel forklifts. Not only that, but when you look at total site-to-source emissions, propane's totals are even fewer than electricity. Choosing forklifts that run on American-made propane reduces dependence on foreign oil and keeps jobs at home. Propane can do that. Visit mspropane.com.
Are you an employer looking to diversify your workforce? Hiring workers with disabilities is a win-win situation. This is Chris Howard, Executive Director of the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services. Call our Business Relations Specialist to learn how your company can benefit from no-cost, on-the-job training and receive tax credits when hiring workers with disabilities. We're a source of recruitment for pre-screened and job-ready applicants and are committed to being a valuable partner for employers. Visit our website at mdrs.ms.gov to find a business relations specialist near you.
It's Dollar Days at Crunch Fitness. With over 300 locations and growing fast, you can join now for just $1 down and $9.95 a month. That's right. You can join Crunch Fitness for only $1 down and $9.95 a month with no long-term commitment. Crunch is an adult playground to help escape from your busy lives. From our state-of-the-art equipment and free weights to our awesome new group fitness classes featuring Zumba, Web TRX, belly butts and thighs, Absolutions, and many more. Or break a sweat in the all-new Hit Zone, featuring small group training where we make serious fitness fun. With 2 convenient locations, there's always fun near you. And now, join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So stop by at our D'Iberville location or our newest location in Long Beach and join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So don't miss the party and hurry. These specials end October 28th. So stop by or join online at crunch.com.
Big Play has more fun than anyone. Enjoy Big Play Entertainment Center with big food and big fun with this half-off deal. Buy $50 worth of gift certificates for just $25. Big Play has so many things to do, you may not know where to start. Bring the entire family to Big Play Entertainment Center for bowling, mini golf, go-karts, bumper cars, the huge arcades, and laser tag. Dive into Big Play's delicious menu of mouth-watering favorites. Burgers, sandwiches, pizza, wings, wraps, salads, and shareables. Watch all your favorite sports on Big Play's big TVs. No matter what you're looking for, play big at Big Play Entertainment Center, Highway 90 at Veterans Avenue in Biloxi. Visit BigPlayBiloxi.com and like Big Play on Facebook. Bowl, play, eat, and go to 1059themonkey.com right now to buy $50 worth of Big Play gift certificates for just $25. Buy today, play today with print on demand.
It's time to shop at Macy's with thousands of specials perfect for the season ahead. Take 50% off Junior's coats, sweaters, and denim just in time for cooler weather. And get stunning jewelry like 14-karat white, yellow, or rose gold diamond earrings for $499. Plus, pile on everything cozy with 60% off memory foam pillows and toppers. Now at Macy's. Want even more? Check out Macy's Star Rewards and get benefits no matter how you pay. Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply.
Are you tired of not being able to breathe through your nose? Can't smell or taste food like you used to? Allergies and headaches a constant problem? There is help. Call Dr. Greg Meekin, board-certified ear, nose, and throat doctor in Gulfport, for a full evaluation of your nose and sinuses. Dr. Meekin will treat you using the latest techniques, including balloon sinuplasty, endoscopy, and allergy therapy.
I'm Dr. Greg Meekin. Call me or come by my office in Gulfport and take the first step in getting your quality of life back.
Ask about hearing tests and hearing aids, including new implantable hearing devices. If your nose is leaking, call Dr. Meekin, 284-2177.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait. Communicate. Get started today at ready.gov/plan. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Toothbrush, and I love this thing because it's made brushing a lot easier for me. Plus, it's really affordable, so I got one for my entire family. They got kid sizes for my kids, little smaller brush heads for the kids. My wife's got one as well. It's got sensitive sonic vibrations, so my gums stay healthy and I'm not brushing overly hard on them and injuring them. It also's got that built-in 2-minute timer, which is my favorite thing in the world when it comes to this toothbrush, because it'll pulse every 30 seconds to let me know, hey dude, switch sides. Keep it even for every tooth to get some love, and that's what I've been doing. And it's got a mirror mount, so it keeps it front and center. You could put it on your mirror, you could put it in the shower, wherever you like to brush.
Yeah, that's cool.
That way you don't forget about it. We're supposed to brush twice a day for 2 minutes a day, and Quip makes that happen without you forgetting. And look, 25,000 dental professionals love it. They have thousands of 5-star verified reviews. This is why I love Quip. You'll love it too. It starts at $25. I told you it's affordable, unlike the other electric toothbrushes. Right? And if you go to getquip.com/kid right now, you can get your first refill pack for free. By the way, $5 will get you that refill pack every 3 months if you want to take part in that as well. That's your first refill pack for free at getquip.com/kid. And now let's launch into its
Love Letters. Love letters to Kelly. Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
My boyfriend and I have only been dating a few months. With him, I realized why it never worked out with anyone else. He treats me like a queen and gives me my space. He treats me the way all women should be treated. However, recently we got into an argument about the future. He wants to have a family within 2 years. I do not. I don't want to have a family for at least another 5 years. The idea of a baby terrifies me. He's about to be 30, but I'm just 26. He says he's getting old and doesn't want to wait until he's 35 to have a family. It doesn't look like either one of us wants to compromise on this. Should we just end the relationship here or wait and see what happens in the future?
Well, I mean, that's a choice you have to make. I can't make a compromise for you. I mean, that's a line in the sand for both of you. So, I mean, it just depends on who's willing to cave, right? Mm-hmm. And just because you try to start having, you could start trying, doesn't mean you're going to get pregnant for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Ask anybody who's, struggled with infertility, and then other people who blink and they're pregnant. Very frustrating.
Yeah.
But I can't make that decision for you. But if you're not on the same page when it comes to children, I think, yeah, especially if somebody draws a line in the sand where they want no kids, at least he's giving you the possibility of kids, or
an age, 35, yeah.
Both are having that you're open to kids and you want kids. But if you're both just completely opposite about wanting them, period, yeah, I'd say break up and move on, because that's you can't take that back, right?
Yeah.
But people do change their minds.
I was that guy. I wanted to wait to have kids until my mid-30s.
And what happened?
We got pregnant.
Stuff happens.
Stuff happens, and you know what? It's probably for the better, that I had my son younger, because I have a little more energy. I'm able to play with them. So, things change. Your mindset changes.
Yeah, so I wouldn't end the relationship over it. That's not an ender for me. That's just something I can't decide for you. And there's no right or wrong. Wanting to have a baby now, wanting to wait. Who's going to win that argument?
Right.
There's good pros and cons for both sides.
You can talk it out. I mean, like, how much is going to change in the next few years?
Yeah, but you can also say we're going to start trying, when I hit 29 or whatever.
And whatever happens, happens.
Right. I don't know what the compromise is going to be. I can't make that decision for you. I'm sorry.
A lot of these can be solved with just talking, like Kelly always says. All right, before our next letter, got to hook you up with this password, Kid Nation. You need it. We'll have you call in here in about 10 minutes. You'll be playing Beat the Bank Extreme. $5,000 and a few of those vaults, by the way. You just got to hang in there as long as you can. The password you need this hour, Fuzzy. Fuzzy is your password. Write it down. Don't forget it. Your chance to play is coming up, and we'll keep it going now, though.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
I have been with my boyfriend for a year and a half, and so far everything has been great. He's introduced me to his family, and I have introduced him to my family as well.
Good signs.
Well, about 3 weeks ago, he started acting really distant. I did not bother or nag him about the way he was acting because I thought he was just going through something and would open up to me when the time was right. We recently had an argument about something so dumb, Kelly. And just to clarify, I want to let you know he's Hispanic and I'm white. After the argument, he began talking to me in Spanish, which I only know poquito español. And I jokingly said, "You don't have to make fun of me in Spanish." Kelly, he blew up after that, grabbed his keys and left without any explanation whatsoever. I tried calling, texting. All I received in return was, "Please stop calling me," text. I like to think that I'm always the rational one and initiate conversation after a little hissy fit, but this time it's different. I feel as if I didn't do anything wrong and that I shouldn't have to be the one to apologize. It has been almost a week since I heard from him, and not a call, text, email, nothing. I love this man more than anything, but I'm at a loss on what to do. I feel as if I'm worth at least a text, but he can't even give me that. Should I be the bigger person again and reach out to him or wait it out? Thank you for your help, Alexis.
I'd wait it out, Alexis. I mean, I just this is...
Something happened.
Yeah, something's happened. He's going through something. Maybe okay. In my experience, when a man wants to break up with me, and the vice versa, you
sabotage.
You sabotage it. You sabotage it. But I also know that they try to make everything you do is wrong because they're looking for an excuse, especially when there's really nothing there. Right. They're just not feeling it. A year and a half in a relationship, he's probably, I'm just guessing because I don't know him. He's under the pressure. Well, now it's the time where I've got to poop or get off the pot. I got to, what are we doing here? I don't think this is what I want. And he's freaking out and trying to break up with you in a very immature way. That's the way it appears to me.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
So it looks like he's just at a point in his life where, the commitment thing isn't in his jam. I guess, I don't know.
He's just looking for a reason to leave.
And plus, do you want a man that deals with conflict like this?
It's true.
Imagine what happens if you're married and the kids are crying and somebody just got laid off at work and your mother-in-law said something that rubbed you the wrong way and he just takes off for a week and you don't hear from him. That's the kind of person you want to handle life's conflicts with. It's not a mature way to handle anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand we all have moments of where we act irrationally, but usually pretty quickly realized, I'm being a jerk. I'm going to have to apologize and let's work this out. It doesn't sound like this is his way
he's
of
already
handling
broken
things.
up, maybe.
It sounds like he's trying to break up with you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry because I know you're in love with him and I know you've met family and you had your sights set on the prize. But it doesn't look like this is it.
At least you know now. You didn't waste another 2 years.
Yeah, and I don't know him. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's the way it sounds to me. Am I wrong?
No,
it's
like that to me.
It sounds like the typical guy sabotage, and we do that.
He wants out.
For a week, he's ready to go.
And he's not the only guy that is going to do it, and he won't be the last guy to do it.
Yeah.
That's just, unfortunately, how we work sometimes.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
I know you have had success on Bumble, and I just got out of a long-term relationship. With the dating scene seemingly daunting, and with my family and friends urging, I joined Bumble this past weekend. I'm 35. This is totally new to me. The thing I'm seeking your advice on is, what are good openers? I've seen a lot of mention about being creative with my opening line, so I'm paralyzed in fear as I try to be creative without being inauthentic or trying too hard. Do you have any suggestions? It's from Jenna, not our Jenna. I don't think.
Different Jenna.
I don't think.
Is that you, Jenna?
Sure.
Did you write that?
That is not.
Okay.
This is Jenna.
We just confirmed it is not Jenna Owens.
Clear that up.
Okay.
Well, in my experience with Bumble, the woman does have to have the opening line, right?
Yep.
So I'm just going to tell you, it wasn't the most earth-shattering, clever, witty opening, but you just need an opening line just to start. And hi is lame.
What a sup.
So my typical opening line was, "Thank you for swiping right on me. Otherwise, this would have been really awkward."
Oh, yeah,
It was just kind of like a little self-deprecating, a little bit, but it was just an opening. And a man just needs that opening, and if he's really interested, he's like, absolutely, I swipe right on you. I loved your pictures. How are you doing this evening? It just naturally starts. So you don't need to really stress about being so crazy, funny, witty. Something. But beyond high. High is lame.
Al sends 2 highs.
I sent 2 highs.
So lame.
3 days
You know what?
apart.
If I get a high, I assume it's a bot. It's a virus. If I click on it, it's going to be a virus. So high, just to me, is a red flag.
Okay, so now it's kind of subtle, like an analogy. Like I'm like a motorhome, need a hookup.
I just told you what I said.
I'm like a motorboat. I need a hookup.
Motorhome.
And I think with Alan, I even went a step further. I think I said he saved the conversations because I didn't use it every single time. But I think because everybody says he looks like
Negan,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I hadn't put 2 and 2 together at that point. I said, I know this sounds really weird, like this is a pickup line. I said, but have we met before? Because I really feel like we've met before, and it's because he had that familiar face, and I'm thinking, it's Denny from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, Danny.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say, too, as opposed to the Negan also. But that's where it was for me. So just something, anything. It doesn't have to be over-the-top creative.
Oh, you're looking at your lines that you've used on ladies on the Bumble?
Well, I'm looking at my profile. I mean, that's the opening line, but...
Give me one. Go click on the profile and tell me what you said first. Okay. Because I want to see what Al's
I want to know what he describes, how he describes himself in his little bio.
We'll go back to it quickly.
He lied about everything on there, remember?
My bio, I think I said, it's been so long. I think I said something about how I'm a single mom. I have a really great job. And I said, I'm just looking for someone to share the fun stuff with. I just want to share the fun stuff with.
Is it really taking you this long to find a conversation?
Hi there. Glad to hear back. How are you? See, again, my open is a reply to something that a girl has said.
Oh, because you so hot, all the girls are reaching out.
But no, that's the way Bumble is. The girl has to hit.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
And your reply was what?
Her open was hi. Mine was hi there. Glad to hear back. How are you? Let me go to another.
That's not very exciting.
Yes.
You don't sound very interested.
No.
That was so.
You want to sound super interesting. You should be like, hey, let's have a baby. Let her know.
Wow, we've met. That was mine on one.
Oh, cool.
She goes, here we meet again. And my reply was, oh, we've met.
Oh,
nice. You're just dead.
What are you doing, bro?
You're the worst. That's a dead end. Where's she supposed to go with that?
Tell me where we met.
Nowhere.
But we've met.
Well, let's meet again.
It's like a better line would be like,
let's meet again.
We've met, and I didn't ask you out for a date then. Let's
that's
right now.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, next time I get a
you're
Bumble.
horrible at that.
Yeah, I am. I'm bad.
You're like my orange appealing.
See, this is the frustration. This is the frustration with women. It's because men get these lame, like...
Step your game up,
Okay, you swipe right on me, which implies you're interested, and you're giving me this, hi back.
Or they leave you with nothing to... Like when someone does ask you a question.
Nothing to build on there.
You're always supposed to ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I did. Keep working on that, Big Al. All right.
Next question.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I'm so sad right now, Jenna, but yes.
He's trying.
Well, this one's a challenge.
Okay.
I'm a 24-year-old guy who recently met another guy that's in the Navy and stationed near me. We met a few times and talked and have gone out on dates, but the situation turned and it led to more than just hanging out as friends. Laundry. We both have been having a great time together, and he wanted to keep everything hush-hush since he's in the Navy. And I was okay with that because we're both happy. For the first time, I felt like I found someone who likes me and wants to be with me. But he just recently told me he has a girlfriend.
Whoa.
Which I didn't know because I never thought to ask.
Yeah.
But I still can't get him off my mind, and we keep meeting. It's getting complicated, and I know I'm in the wrong because I feel guilty. But then again, it feels so right, and we're both so happy. I just want this to continue.
It feels good.
Because I've never been happier with a guy before, and by the way, he keeps telling me he's just straight curious.
No, okay, this isn't a good match. This is a guy that's...
Kelly, what do I do? I need help, Robbie.
He's not living his true life.
Yeah, he's not. Would it be different if he was cheating on a man, and then you're the other... You know what I'm saying? He's a cheater, and he's playing both of you. So why would you want to be with someone who's living that what he's doing is really kind of evil.
Because he's playing the girl, for sure.
Playing the girl.
And you.
Messing
and the
with
guy.
you. He's having the best of both worlds in his mind, and you're just sitting there laughing it up like a puppy dog. I wouldn't tolerate it. I would demand more respect for myself. And I get it. It feels good. I know that. It feels good. But sometimes, it it's just not worth it. And think of that girl who thinks she's with a guy who's being faithful to her, and she's probably planning on building a life with him, and you're participating in this lie.
And what are the chances he's going out there and you're not the only side piece?
Yeah, if he's lying,
you never
to
know.
Yeah, he's lying to her. He's lying to you. Who else is he lying to?
He's going all over the world and stuff.
What if he's not straight curious? What if he's bi curious and he's lying to you, telling you what you want to hear?
And he's got other dudes out there that he's
you never know.
hollering at.
I would be with someone that's flat out letting you know he's living a lie. So you're dating a liar. But boy, it feels good, doesn't it? There's somebody else who'll make you feel good and feel worthy and complete and the only one. I don't understand living with that anxiety. I don't. That's not a fulfilling relationship for me. But some people thrive on that, especially in your 20s. I think
you want a little drama, a little sprinkle of drama.
On the drama, you don't feel good unless somebody's slamming a door and spitting mad over you, and the sneaking around makes it kind of a little exciting and fiery. But then you get into about your 30s, you're like, what the heck is that about? So
you grow out of it.
I would hope you would. Because there's grown people in their 40s and 50s that haven't grown out of it. They have the fools up there in the singles clubs. If
you want some solid advice from our love expert, Kelly Raspberry, go ahead and write her at KidNation.com, and we'll do it again. Mondays and Wednesdays is when Love Letters to Kelly happens. And Kid Nation, it's time.
Time.
I hope you warmed up those dialing fingers because it's time to play Beat the Bank Extreme. And that phone number you need is 800-KID-LIVE.
800-543-3548.
800-5-KID.
All right, we're looking for caller number 17. Come prepared with that password. You'll need it so that you can gain entry into our Hall of Vaults, and then you pick one of those. Hopefully it contains up to $5,000. We'll find out next.
Stay tuned for more of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
105.9. The Monkey. Number one for new music.
Sweat dripping off me before I even knew her name. La la la, you felt like ooh la la la, yeah. No, sapphire and moonlight, we danced for hours in the same tequila sunrise. Her body fit right in my hands. La la la, you felt like ooh la la la, yeah. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. Back to the hotel. There's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Cause you know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. When your lips undress me, hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses till it don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I
doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico, not a problem. New York City, we'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location. From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center, Biloxi, and 105.9 The Monkey. 105.9 The Monkey. Traffic.
Lemon Bowler Insurance Agency and the Mississippi Gulf Coast YMCA proud to announce Becky Houston Montgomery Jenner as the 2019 recipient of the John R. Blossman Humanitarian Award. A beloved leader in every aspect of life. Congratulations from Lemon Bowler Insurance Agency. Have an accident out on Highway 67 at Marshall Road. That's north of St. Patrick's. They may have to close down southbound traffic to 67 for the arrival of Life Flight. Also in Biloxi, the I-110 southbound, expect delays there. That's Keesler traffic. Biloxi officials are on the scene. They're trying to direct traffic and get I-110 southbound flowing smoothly. Please buckle up and drive safe.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hey, have you ever seen the same numbers over and over? Well, sure. 5, 9, 15. What does it mean? It means hurry to Power Penny Days at JCPenney. Come in and shop at Power Penny Days this Friday to Sunday. Grab JCPenney Home Performance Bath Towels for just $5 and select guys Star Wars graphic tees for only $9. Plus, get select women's sweaters for just $15. Come in for deals so good there's no coupon needed. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/25 to 10/27. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Jen, your tires, they're bald. You should not be driving on those bald tires. It's not safe.
I know, but I just can't afford new tires right now. With the kids' activities, school, new tires are too expensive and just not in the budget.
You need to go to R&R Tire Express just like I did. For just $20, they installed new tires on my car, and now I'm paying them off with R&R's 6 months same as cash.
Really? New tires installed for just $20? Then I can pay them off over 6 months? I can make that work in my budget. Do you need good credit?
No, at R&R, everyone's approved. Just a few forms of verification and you're good to go. And installation, rotate, balance, flat repair, and roadside assistance is included for free.
No more bald tires for me. I'm off to R&R to get me some new tires.
Get the tires you need today installed for $20. With R&R Tire Expresses, everyone's approved. 6 months, same as cash. In Gulfport, Ocean Springs, and Moss Point. RNRTires.com.
Hey loves, it's April from Love Ivy Boutique in the heart of downtown Ocean Springs, and fall has arrived. Hot new game day styles are hitting the floor daily, including dresses, rompers, tees, fun jewelry, and accessories to support your favorite teams. We have so many looks for every team, including Southern Miss, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and more. Make sure to like Love Ivy Boutique on Facebook and Instagram for all the latest looks. We're open 7 days a week on Washington Avenue in downtown Ocean Springs. Love Ivy Boutique. Stay sassy and classy.
Walgreens knows the scariest thing about Halloween isn't skeletons or ghosts. It's running out of candy. With every doorbell, your candy bowl shrinks to nothing. Lucky for you, Walgreens is minutes away so you can get in and out quickly. Select varieties of fun and snack-sized candy bags or buy one, get one free. Like Kit Kat, Snickers, and Butterfinger. Grab these deals before they vanish as fast as your candy bowl. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Offer valid in-store and online 10/20 to 10/31 with card while supplies last.
Disney on Ice invites you to experience timeless Disney stories together on a high seas adventure with Moana, at a roundup with Woody, and in Frozen's eternal winter with Anna and Elsa. Share the excitement and make memories you'll treasure forever
ever at Disney on Ice presents Celebrate Memories. Tickets start at $15. Restrictions and additional charges may apply. Playing Mississippi Coast Coliseum November 21st through 24th.
As humans, we ask ourselves all kinds of questions. But what if we were forced to ask ourselves a question every day that affected the outcome of the most basic things, the most important things in our lives? The question is, what is your sexual orientation or gender identity? And the answer is the difference between keeping your job or getting fired. The answer is the difference between staying in your home or getting evicted. The answer is the difference between receiving medical treatment or not. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against people based on their answer to this question. LGBT Americans have the right to say I do, but they don't have the same basic rights as everyone else. Get the facts at beyondido.org. Brought to you by the Gill Foundation and the Ad Council.
In Louisiana, and even had a daughter with another girlfriend in New York, and they live in Barcelona. Head to kidnation.com for more.
Hiring can be a slow process. Cafe Altura's COO, Dylan Miskowitz, needed to hire a director of coffee. He went to ZipRecruiter, posted his job, and he found the best person for the role. ZipRecruiter's technology finds people with the right experience and invites those people to apply for your job. It's no wonder 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the very first day. And right now, try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/kid. ZipRecruiter.com/KIDD. ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter.com/kid.
Now, back to the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Beat the bank. Extreme. Beat the bank. Super Bowl tickets. Or maybe Rose Bowl. How about World Series? Just win and go. Beat the bank. Extreme. Beat the bank. Extreme.
Giggling about over there, buddy.
I know, just something that's been going on for the last couple of days on my screen.
Can you fill us in later?
Maybe.
Okay, we want to laugh.
Maybe. Might be a pop quiz for someone.
Pop quiz?
Yeah.
For who?
I don't know. For someone in the back.
What's going on?
Look up at my screen.
Oh.
And it's been going on for a couple of days.
ECOs are spelling malt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get into it in a second. We gotta get to Christy though. Hi, Christy.
Yay!
What's up, girl?
Yay! I'm so excited.
All right, Christy. What are you doing right now?
I'm standing here trying to get kids ready for school.
All right, cool. Well, let's pause that. The kids could be a little bit late because money is about to be had right now.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
How many kids are you getting ready for school?
2. I've got Draven, my 11-year-old, and Willow, my 3-year-old.
Aww. All right, yeah. All right. So it's definitely tough to get those 2 ready for school because they're running around, getting into stuff. But,
of course.
But Christy, we would love for you to win a ton of money. Go ahead and step up to the vault real quick.
Hello. Please enter your password. Fuzzy. Password accepted.
Fuzzy is the password. Congratulations. Nice. Welcome to our Hall of Vaults. Look at them all lined up, ready for you, all cleaned up. Which vault would you like?
Number 26.
Vault number 26 is officially yours, Christy. All right, here's how the game works. We're going to put you in there with our banker. He's going to give you dollar amounts. Those dollar amounts increase the longer you stay in there. Your only job, Christy, is to yell stop when you think the banker's gone as high as he's going to go. Now, he's going to try to be tricky with you. You just got to stay in there and pull out as much money. Only tip I can give you is that if you hear any number like $1,000, $2,000, or $5,000, any number followed by $1,000, stop. It will not go any higher, okay?
Okay.
All right, Christy, let's see how much money you win. Let's play Beat the Bank Extreme!
120, 180, 250, 330, 370, 480, 550, 590, 660.
Oh,
I would have got one more. That's what I would have closed on me too, Christy.
I wasn't feeling that one.
No, I was going one more. I was trying to get 700.
I'm so sorry.
I know, that's a threshold, yeah.
Hey, you.
It's okay. I'm so glad I got in. Thank y'all so much. I love you, Jenna.
I love you. How can I make it better?
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so glad I got in.
Well, we love you, Christy. Get those kiddos ready for school, and hopefully we get to hear you on the phone again soon.
I'm going to send you a present. It's not money, but I'm going to send you a present.
Okay.
Give Nick and Justin your address.
Okay, deal. Hold on for us, and Jenna's going to give you a little Jenna gift because you love her.
Oh, it just breaks my heart when
I know.
I know.
She's like,
crying.
oh.
She's getting a Jenna gift, though.
I know, but that just breaks my heart.
I know.
It's like a...
That's the name of the game right there.
I know. It's not going to make her feel better. I just thought
lose.
she seemed very nice.
Well, we have another password for you coming up, Kid Nation. So forget the one that Christy just gave us. It'll be brand new. Another chance to play Beat the Bank Extreme is coming up less than 1 hour from now. But maybe this will make us feel better because it's time for the midweek update.
Okay.
Yes, come on, save the moment.
Put us in a good mood.
With Anna.
Come on.
The pressure is on.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you guys see that there was a study that said 1 in 6 millennials have $100,000 in savings?
No.
Show me these people.
Yeah, out of the 5 friends that I have listening right now, which one of y'all is lying? Okay. Because much like the Happiness Journal study didn't apply to Kelly, this one does not apply to me. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can't relate.
1 in 6.
Well, maybe it's the upper end of the millennials. What's the, 35?
Yeah, it's like 30.
I'm an elder, so that's
36
fair.
is the cutoff.
Tracy and I are elder millennials.
Yeah, so the elder millennials are picking up the slack for you at the bottom.
I'm here to tell you. No, we're not.
I'm working on it.
I saw, unrelated but related, I saw a tweet that said, millennials can't invite you to your house, but they can invite you to their podcast.
That's right.
That's
right.
I like that.
Same.
But are you happy?
Yes.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
I'd be happy with.
Still got that couch.
Be happier with $100,000.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would. No, I know. For a fact. That's fact right there.
Facts. Okay, so Shakira, she promised that the Super Bowl halftime show will be her best show ever.
Ever.
Shakira said that? Wow.
Yeah, right? Okay. But the promise didn't come from her hips. So, I don't know. It could be a lie.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So Jessica Biel, we touched on this a little earlier. She's married with kids to Justin Timberlake, but she admitted that growing up she wasn't a fan of NSYNC. So is that how this works? Because I'm not a fan of the Jonas Brothers. If that's the case, but they're cool.
They're married. Yeah.
And
are they all happy?
Right now they are.
Are they all happy?
I think they are.
I'm fine being a second wife. That's fine.
You get a bigger ring. You get a bigger ring.
Yeah. Okay, so we can all kind of admit that right now we're in the reboot generation. You know, we're rebooting everything. We're remaking everything that just kind of feeds our nostalgia. From Lizzie McGuire to Lion King, and now The Parent Trap.
Again, haven't they done this 3 or 4 times already?
Yeah, no. Turns out Dennis Quaid is actually just dating a 26-year-old woman in real life.
Engaged.
Ridiculous.
I
was like, I'm 26. That's wild.
And you want some of that?
No.
You want some D Quaid?
Unless he has $100,000 in savings.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He does.
A few.
But no, that blew my mind.
Yeah. How old is he?
Yeah, he's in his 50s, maybe 60.
Oh, don't be an ageist, Anna.
Right?
Don't be an ageist.
If he's in his 50s, I'm cool with it.
Don't put
I'll allow it.
Get close to 60.
I really shouldn't talk because I'm older than my boyfriend, so I'm
How much older?
Yeah, Coog. 2 years.
Okay, come on.
Whoa. If I was single, I think I would date a 60-year-old lady.
Up to 60?
Yeah. Maybe 65.
What do you base it on?
I don't know, life experience.
Yeah.
They've got some. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Al, what's your threshold?
What's your threshold?
I'm trying to think what my I'm on my Bumble. What is my age range? I think it's 32.
To 32.
To about 45.
Wow.
Oh, whoa. You're saying I would go older than you if I was single?
Yeah.
You're cutting off a lot of wonderful, wonderful women by stopping at 45.
There's some hot 60-year-olds.
I thought you meant by starting at 32.
No, I mean 32 is fine, but you should bump it up
higher.
higher.
That one time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That story I always hear about.
That was in Mexico, and Al had a lot of
He
tequila.
had no choice.
And she had no teeth, right?
Yeah, she was 70-something, but looked 32.
It was a mercy makeout.
With the blurriness.
Yeah, I thought she had to pop her teeth out.
I sat down and I was eating Mexican Doritos on a little bench watching Al make out with this lady. Because it was almost like a movie.
That was the craziest weekend. One of the weirdest weekends of my life.
Because we walked her back. It was me and Al, because Kinsey got food poisoning, and we walked this lady back with us. And then all of a sudden we stop at the door, like we're walking her to her door, but
I don't remember this.
And then all of a sudden Al starts saying, "Hey baby, hey baby, baby, baby." I hear baby, baby all the time.
Anna, they retold this story so vividly. I wasn't even there, and I
really?
feel like I was. Like I feel like I can still retell the story.
It was just some Doritos. So I'm like, oh, Al's throwing babies around, so that's cool. And then all of a sudden,
you just see him with this old woman,
and I'm still standing there. So I'm like, okay, should I leave? And I'm like, I don't really want to leave. This is too good to watch. So I sat down.
How
with my
old
Doritos.
was she?
She was probably close to 70.
60s, yeah. But Anna, I'm sorry we've hijacked
God.
her.
No, this is
Anna
great.
has one bit a week and you just hijacked it.
Sorry.
No, this was
I
adding
love
color.
the story.
Yeah.
I really.
I don't remember it, so I'm being entertained.
Oh, and then Al reaches the booty for the booty.
Oh,
and because her back's facing me, and I'm like, oh.
Really? No, I didn't know.
There was a booty
I'm
grab.
telling you, I don't know.
Granny panties.
And she even goes, ooh. She threw out like, ooh.
Oh, she was feeling young again.
Yeah, she was feeling good.
See that?
Oh. So, Al, your age does go high. Yeah.
Okay.
Dennis Quaid, 65.
65.
Oh, now you're a little more warranted, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a lovely story.
We derailed
I
your
do
bit.
just have one more thing.
Okay.
Because I wanted to end on a little positivity to get
Okay,
people
good.
through some tough times. I like to call this trick or treat yourself.
Okay.
Okay. All right. In the spirit of Halloween, were you tricked into watching more than just one episode? Treat yourself to the entire series at that point. You know?
Yeah.
Were you tricked into thinking someone was into you when they weren't? Girl, treat yourself to the freedom without them. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
And were you tricked into thinking that 1 in 6 millennials have $100,000 in savings? Treat yourself to life and debt. Okay.
That's good.
That's your midweek update right there with Anna. She'll be back again next week with hers. Nice little midweek update with a side story of Big Al.
I love it.
Make out with an older lady in Mexico. All right, Kid Nation. Coming up next, our dream expert Jenna is here. Yes, she was a psych minor.
I was a psychology minor. I'm very underqualified to analyze your dreams, but I heard we have one from someone in the office.
Do we really?
Mm-hmm. And of course, some from Kid Nation as well.
All right, so we'll get into those dreams and see what they mean next.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show will be right back. And, as always, we're powered by you, Kid Nation.
We are
105.9 The Monkey.
Me and Kurt feel the same. Too much pleasure is pain. My girl spites me in vain. All I do is complain. She needs something to change. Need to take off the ass. So get all tonight. And don't tell me to shut up when you know you talk too much, but you don't got to say. I want you out of my head. I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you, 'cause I need to be saved too. I'm no good at goodbyes. We're both acting insane, but you're stubborn to change. Now I'm drinking again. 80 proof in my veins and my fingertips stained. Looking over the ash. Don't quit me tonight. Say you needed this hard, then you got it. Turns out that it wasn't what you wanted. And we wouldn't let go and we lost it. Now I'm a corner. I want you out of my head. I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you, 'cause I need to be saved too. I'm no good at goodbyes. I want you out of my life. I want you back here tonight. I'm trying to get you know. I wanna indict you. My heart get possessive. It got you precise. Can you not turn off the TV? I'm watching it fight. I flooded garage. Blue diamond on shop. Hip hop it like dog. His nigga Minaj. You don't need a key to drive. Your car on a charger. I just wanna see the side. The one that's unbothered. And I want you to never go outside. good at goodbyes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'm no good at goodbyes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'm no good at goodbyes.
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico? Not a problem. New York City? We'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location. From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center Biloxi and 105.9 The Monkey.
Are your feet dreading a long workday? We've got you. Step on a Dr. Scholl's kiosk to get an orthotic that's customized to help you relieve foot, knee, and lower back pain. Dr. Scholl's Custom Fit Orthotics, born to move. Available at Walmart.
Propane to work. Propane has become a leader in the industrial market because it offers a number of key advantages over other fuels, such as lower emissions. Propane-powered forklifts produce fewer emissions than gasoline and diesel forklifts. Not only that, but when you look at total site-to-source emissions, propane's totals are even fewer than electricity. Choosing forklifts that run on American-made propane reduces dependence on foreign oil and keeps jobs at home. Propane can do that. Visit mspropane.com.
Are you an employer looking to diversify your workforce? Hiring workers with disabilities is a win-win situation. This is Chris Howard, Executive Director of the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services. Call our Business Relations Specialist to learn how your company can benefit from no-cost on-the-job training and receive tax credits when hiring workers with disabilities. We're a source of recruitment for pre-screened and job-ready applicants and are committed to being a valuable partner for employers. Visit our website at mdrs.ms.gov to find a business relations specialist near you.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hey, have you ever seen the same numbers over and over? Well, sure. 5, 9, 15. What does it mean? It means hurry to Power Penny Days at JCPenney. Come in and shop at Power Penny Days this Friday to Sunday. Grab JCPenney Home Performance Bath Towels for just $5 and select guys Star Wars graphic tees for only $9. Plus, get select women's sweaters for just $15. Come in for deals so good, there's no coupon needed. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/25 to 10/27. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Grammy Award winning The Chainsmokers presents the World War Joy Tour featuring 5 Seconds of Summer and Lennon Stella live in concert. Smoothie King Center, October 29th. The Chainsmokers, 5 Seconds of Summer and Lennon Stella. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Check more at thechainsmokers.com and 5sauce.com.
As humans, we ask ourselves all kinds of questions. But what if we were forced to ask ourselves a question every day that affected the outcome of the most basic things, the most important things in our lives? The question is, what is your sexual orientation or gender identity? And the answer is the difference between keeping your job or getting fired. The answer is the difference between staying in your home or getting evicted. The answer is the difference between receiving medical treatment or not. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against people based on their answer to this question. LGBT Americans have the right to say I do, but they don't have the same basic rights as everyone else. Get the facts at beyondido.org. Brought to you by the Gill Foundation and the Ad Council.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait. Communicate. Get started today at ready.gov/plan. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
What's going on? It's JC, and you know when you're celebrating someone's birthday, you want to make them feel special, and you want to have fun doing it. That's why to celebrate the Mountain Dew Baja Blast's 15th birthday, Taco Bell's doing something completely new and completely delicious. They're putting candy, confetti inside the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Freeze. It's pretty cool, right? Every sip is filled with candy, confetti, and the Baja Blast flavor you love. So be sure to join the celebration by picking up a Mountain Dew Baja Blast birthday freeze at Taco Bell today.
It's time to shop at Macy's with thousands of specials perfect for the season ahead. Take 50% off Junior's Coach sweaters and denim just in time for cooler weather. And get stunning jewelry like 14-karat white, yellow, or rose gold diamond earrings for $499. Plus, pile on everything cozy with 60% off memory foam pillows and toppers. Now at Macy's. Want even more? Check out Macy's Star Rewards and get benefits no matter how you pay. Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply.
It's JC, Jenna, Big Al Mac, and Kelly Raspberry.
I'm not showing this butt to anybody.
Now, on with the show.
All right, we're 20 minutes away from hooking you up with another password for your chance to win $5,000 with Beat the Bank Extreme. Yes, it's back. If you didn't hear, we did have the vault door close earlier, but it's okay. Sometimes that happens, you know. You got to go for it. Christy went for it. Could have walked away with $660, but it closed. Have another password here. 20 minutes. Write it down. Don't forget it. But right now, let's get our dream expert ready to go. She's got her hat on. She's got a puffy shirt that once again goes with the hat.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
All
That's
right.
how I feel right now.
So we figured that a lot of people, when they realized that Jenna was a psych minor and read psychology magazines all the time and started diving deep into people's dreams, that they wanted to have their dreams read and see what's going on in their waking life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get a lot of messages about dreams. I do my best.
All right, well, let's see how you do with this one, Jenna. Let's get it going. It says, Dear Jenna, explain my dream, please. I have this reoccurring dream of sleeping and waking up in a panic and realizing today was my final exam for college and I'm about to miss it because I overslept, so I rushed to the exam. When I get there, I wake up in real life. What does this mean?
I'd be interested to know what their age is. Like, are you an adult now? I'm assuming that you're not in college anymore because I've touched on this before. This is one of the most common dreams that people have, that you revert back to a period of time in school where you show up unprepared, that sort of thing. So they say that when you go to school, that's the first time in our life that you actually feel responsibility. And so anytime in your later adult life, if you're feeling overwhelmed, like maybe you've gotten a new job, you have a new project, some assignment, some investments you're working on, a career change. I'm just kind of running the gamut of things that would be life changes or feeling a lot of pressure, buying a house, things like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They say that you'll revert back to that period of time where you most lack confidence and you had a lot of responsibility. So you're just being faced with some challenge that's presenting itself to you, and in your subconscious you're feeling a lot of anxiety. But it means you need to face some things and not get cold feet, because that's maybe what you're going through.
Boom.
Alrighty. This one says, I had a dream while taking my afternoon nap. I was eating pizza with friends, then a lady I don't know came up and challenged me to eat a gigantic piece of pizza for a $5 prize. I accepted the challenge, and a crowd gathered round and cheered me on. As I was almost done, I woke up.
Huh. That's our staff email.
Hey, Nick.
That's me, Nick.
That was your dream?
My strange dream.
So you just had that dream?
I just had a random dream yesterday. Someone challenged me to eat a slice of pizza.
And then as I was getting finished, I woke up. So I don't know if I finished the pizza or not.
Were you winning?
I win $5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is fascinating. Competitive eating in dreams, like doing an eating challenge, is a thing. And it means maybe you're going to have to go into your deep personal life and emote right now, Nick. But this is intense. This means that you're feeling some level of competitiveness with someone in your work life. Yeah, or in your waking life. So I would assume this is either your wife or your children, but I don't feel that you're being competitive with them. But that maybe you're competing to see who can do more or experience more of something. Or it could be a reflection that you or someone else is showing off with how much of something they can do in front of you. And
Who's
it's
showing
bothering
off
you.
in front of you, Nick?
I don't.
Is Justin showing off?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't feel
Competing
like
over
I'm
the
being
children's affection, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, our oldest Davis, he's just turned 3. He can be a pill every now and then. So maybe I'm competing with him to be good. Don't do that. Don't yell. Don't scream. Don't bite your sister.
Feeling competition in some way. So that's why you're having an easy competition in your dream.
Wow. So it has nothing to do with the sexy dream Big Al had of Nick.
I know I'm not competing with anyone else for Al's affection.
No, sir.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, Nick.
You had to trick him for it in that dream.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You pulled the old switcheroo is what you did.
Did you analyze that dream, Jenna?
I tried. He didn't really give me a chance to. I mean, when you remember, I told y'all that when you have, even though people get very disturbed when they hook up with a coworker, and it's same sex if you're not homosexual, or people get very upset by those dreams. And
basically,
now I will say, if it's recurring, as it's been with Al, he could have some underlying homosexual tendencies.
Oh no!
Now, if you to recap real quick.
Sorry.
Big Al had a dream where he was hooking up with a girl. And then all of a sudden he
opened his eyes and it was Nick.
He opened his eyes and it was Nick. And when he realized it was Nick, he's like, "Cool, let's keep it going."
But they usually say when you have a dream about someone you work with, because a lot of times people have those dreams, people they despise at work, and they're very disturbed by it. But they say that there's something, either there's a rift that you want to heal, or there's something about Nick that you want to absorb into yourself, that he has some sort of personality characteristic.
He's a
that
good
you
family
admire.
man.
Yeah, that he's a family man, or maybe he's settled down, or maybe there's something about the way he works and he's organized that you want.
No.
Well, you had the dream, so there's that.
You can deny it all day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you what they say it means when you dream about a coworker.
No, I got you.
Pizza champ Nick out there. Careful.
All right, thank you, Nick. Go back to your room now, Nick.
I'll buy you a pizza later.
Jenna, help. I had a dream. I was in a white room, like a cell with a bathroom, and had to be there for a long time. It was more like a hospital, but I wasn't sick. Then my family was there for my childhood, and they brought me chicken wings. Before I could eat them, though, my son needed a diaper change. My son is 6 now, but he was about 9 months in my dream. There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on in there. And so the room, to me, this is how I interpreted your dream. That room seems more like an insane asylum room than it does a hospital room, because you're in the room that you had to stay in and you couldn't leave, but you weren't sick. It wasn't a hospital. So I'm just going to interpret it that way, because when you're dreamt that you're kept somewhere that you're not allowed to leave like that, and it's a hospital, it represents feelings like that maybe your core beliefs are being challenged, right? So you feel crazy because maybe it's someone's challenging you with your religious beliefs or political beliefs, or something with your family, some fundamental issue you're having with the dad.
Because they're coming back.
Right,
from the
about
childhood.
Challenging, yeah. And so then, and they say when you dream as a parent about your child being super young again and changing a diaper even though they're older, that you're reverting back to a time where you felt like your child most needed you, and you're not, and you felt very deeply connected, emotionally connected to your kid when they were a baby, and you don't feel as connected now that he's getting a little bit older.
And independent.
Yeah. So you'll dream about the baby stage again because you missed that connection, so you need to try and connect more.
What about chicken wings? What do you think about chicken wings?
What kind of chicken wings were they?
Yeah, you're talking.
You're hungry, I don't know.
So good. Were they boneless chicken wings? Traditional?
See, I prefer boneless.
What sauce? Any sauce? Or just naked?
Yeah, no, not naked.
I like drummies. Drummies off.
The bones, though. I like the bones.
And people in Buffalo, New York hate that I say this, but I love ranch with my wings.
Me too.
You're supposed to go with blue cheese. That's the traditional, but no, man. Ranch is way better.
Do both. Who's to judge?
Everybody, apparently. All right, Kid Nation. Jenna's going to read your dreams again next week, so make sure you get those in at 800-543-3548. We got another password coming up for Beat the Bank Extreme and the Showbiz Top 5.
Selena Gomez has new music out, and you know how my daughter always asks, is that song about Justin Bieber? Honey, if you're listening, this song is about Justin Bieber.
Okay.
We will break it down for you next.
Beat the Bank gets extreme again. Now, the top prize in the vault could be $5,000. Listen for us to give you the vault password each weekday morning at 7:10 and 8:10 Central. Seriously? Be the correct caller and know the vault password to play for big money. But if you stay in the vault too long, it could slam shut and you could lose everything. Beat the Bank Extreme on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
105.9 The Monkey.
On a Saturday night in the summer, sundown and they all come out. Lamborghinis and they rented Hummers. The party's on, so they're heading downtown. Everybody's looking for a come up, and they wanna know what you're about. Me in the middle with the one I lovin'. We're just trying to figure everything out. We don't fit in well, cause we are just ourselves. I could use some help getting out of this conversation. Yeah, you look stunning, dear, so don't ask that question here. This is my only fear, that we become beautiful people. Top designer clothes, front row fashion shows. What you do and who'd you know? Inside the world, beautiful people. Champagne and roll up nose, prenups and broken homes. Surrounded but still alone. Let's leave the party. That's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Yeah, that's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Drove for hours last night and we made it nowhere. Now I see stars in your eyes when we're halfway there. Oh, now I'm not fazed by all the lights and flashy cameras. Cause with my arms around you, there's no need to care. We are just ourselves. I could use some help getting out of this conversation. Yeah, you look stunning, please. Don't ask that question here. This is my only fear, that we become beautiful people. Top designer clothes, front row fashion shows. What you do and who'd you know? Inside the world, beautiful people. Champagne and roll up nose, prenups and broken homes. Surrounded but still alone. Let's leave the party. That's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Yeah, that's not who we are. We are not beautiful. We are not beautiful.
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes.
I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico? Not a problem. New York City? We'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Should I ask you guys
best favorite. Register now at Margaritaville, Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center, Biloxi, and 105.9 The Monkey. WXYK, Pascagoula. 105.9 The Monkey. Traffic.
Wayward Kraken invites you to downtown Biloxi, where you can grab a po' boy at Southport Line, wash it down with a daiquiri, and karaoke at the Sandbar Daiquiri Bar. Hang out with real-life mermaids at the Mermaid Dive Bar, or enjoy local brews and board games at the Wayward Kraken Pub. See you on Howard Avenue. Expect delays Highway 67 due to an accident near Marshall Road. Life Flight has arrived. Highway 67 southbound temporarily shut down. Also expect delays in Biloxi. An accident Highway 90 eastbound at DeVries Road, and I-110 southbound is slow moving due to Keesler traffic. Please buckle up and drive safe.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. We're close, convenient, and known for our guaranteed everyday low prices and excellent customer service from professional parts people you can trust. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
A coffee stain on my white shirt. Stuck in my head just like the song, this catchy song. Can't stop thinking about this stain just like the song. I'm on a date.
We're on a date.
With a girl named Jane.
That's me, I'm Jane.
She must be staring at my stain.
I totally am.
Get stains out of your clothes and out of your head with 10 times the cleaning power of Tide. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Want glowing skin? Ditch the dull with St. Ives Apricot Scrub. Made with 100% natural walnut shell powder and apricot extract, this cult classic scrub cleans deep. Massage the creamy formula into skin to remove dirt, makeup, and oil. Wake up your senses with the fresh scent of apricot. Rinse to see your softest skin. For your deepest clean so you can glow bright. St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. Turn up the glow.
It's Dollar Days at Crunch Fitness. With over 300 locations and growing fast, you can join now for just $1 down and $9.95 a month. That's right. You can join Crunch Fitness for only $1 down and $9.95 a month with no long-term commitment. Crunch is an adult playground to help escape from your busy lives. From our state-of-the-art equipment and free weights to our awesome new group fitness classes featuring Zumba, Web TRX, belly butts and thighs, absolutions, and many more. Or break a sweat in the all-new Hit Zone, featuring small group training where we make serious fitness fun. With 2 convenient locations, there's always fun near you. And now, join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So stop by at our D'Iberville location or our newest location in Long Beach and join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So don't miss the party and hurry. These specials end October 28th. So stop by or join online at crunch.com.
Right now, the Home Depot makes replacing your old carpet easy. With more styles and colors to choose from, there's no better time to buy. With free installation on any carpet purchase of $499 or more. All by licensed local pros. Backed for life. Today is the day for doing and saving with free carpet installation. Only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. For a limited time, $4.99 minimum purchase required. Typically $6.99. For license information, visit homedepot.com/license numbers. Valid through November 6, 2019.
It's time for some straight talk. You've got real work to do, but everyone's sucking up the free Wi-Fi faster than a Mocha Choco double frap on ice. So be your own hotspot. Now with Straight Talk Wireless, get 10 gigs of hotspot data with the ultimate unlimited plan. Just $55 a month on America's best 4G LTE networks. You don't have to find a hotspot. You are the hotspot. Straight Talk Wireless, only at Walmart.
Compatible device and SIM required. Excludes the 2-line plan. See straighttalk.com.
To me, a bank should be more than just a bank. It's like a partner. A partner I can rely on for everyday things like checking and savings, but also big decisions like buying a home or car, planning for the kids' college, or starting a business. I want a place that feels welcoming and has all the services the big banks do. That's why I choose the People's Bank. One-on-one relationships still matter to them. And so do my dreams.
More than just a bank, a partner. The People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC.
Using an overpriced trash bag?
Pricey, pricey, pricey!
A bag that breaks?
Whippy, whippy, whippy.
Or a smelly bag?
Stinky, stinky, stinky.
Time to switch to hefty, ultra-strong trash bags, always at an ultra-low price.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
They're our best bags yet, and they cost less than Glad Force Flex, where sold head-to-head, so you'll be
happy, happy, happy.
Hefty Ultra Strong with Arm & Hammer odor control. Also available in heavy-duty black bags.
Hefty, hefty, hefty. As humans, we ask ourselves all kinds of questions. But what if we were forced to ask ourselves a question every day that affected the outcome of the most basic things, the most important things in our lives? The question is, what is your sexual orientation or gender identity? And the answer is the difference between keeping your job or getting fired. The answer is the difference between staying in your home or getting evicted. The answer is the difference between receiving medical treatment or not. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against people based on their answer to this question. LGBT Americans have the right to say I do, but they don't have the same basic rights as everyone else. Get the facts at beyondido.org. Brought to you by the Gill Foundation and the Ad Council.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me. Whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextsstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
You to follow instructions written for the kids. My son can read them, so can yours. Right. Educational magazine to learn even more afterwards. I've talked about how my kids will sit in my son's bunk bed and they'll read this magazine together to learn more about what they just created. And as a parent, you know you want to spend more time with your kids. This is a great way to do it while you're also learning and watching your kids grow. KiwiCo is convenient, it's affordable, it encourages your children to be anything they want to be. There's no commitment either. You can cancel it at any time. And monthly options start at just $16.95 a month, including shipping. And for Kid Nation members, just go to kiwico.com/kid. Get that first month for free. Every day counts when it comes to making a difference. So don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Again, go to kiwico.com/kid. Get that first month for free. That's KIWICO.com/kid.
Number 5.
Get to it. So the cybersecurity group McAfee has issued the annual list of celebrities who are most likely to give you a computer virus.
Oh.
Now, does this really affect these celebrities' careers? I doubt it. Mm-mm. But last year's number one, you may not remember, was Ruby Rose, who is the new, what is she, Batwoman? Mm-hmm. And the first openly gay Batwoman.
Superhero, right?
Superhero, yes, yeah. For the CW, I believe. That's coming out very soon. That was last year. Before that, it was Avril Lavigne.
My favorite.
Yes, turning a new leaf there. And then the year before that, it was Amy Schumer.
Oh.
So this year, that was just for, reference sake. This year, the honor of being the celebrity most likely to give you a computer virus belongs to Alexis Bledel. Is that how you say it?
Bledel. Yeah.
Is the L silent? Bledel? Anyway, she's little Rory Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls. And now she's on the Handmaid's Tales, from what I understand, but I don't have Hulu, so I don't know for sure.
Oh my gosh, biggest miss on your part not watching that show. It's so good.
I don't have Hulu.
You can get it for free to watch it.
Kelly might get too depressed over it, though.
Why?
I will.
Have you seen it?
No, but I watched Tosh.0 and he did a bit.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
So anyway, she's simply too dangerous to search right now, so back off of Alexis Bledel. And coming in second is James Corden, who is super fun. Don't you want to Google him and see what little carpool karaoke he's done?
Well, what are we Googling that's giving us the virus?
I don't know.
It's like, are you typing in James Corden naked? Yeah.
Followed by Mrs. Joe Jonas.
Oh, no.
Sophie Turner. Anna Kendrick is fourth, and then Lupita Nyong'o rounds out the top 5.
Dang.
Moving on to Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. I was sitting there at the restaurant, looked up the TV screen, and saw the preview last night. Mm-hmm. Looks really exciting. My husband, very excited. I said, are you going to get pre-sale tickets? Because that's what everybody's doing right now. It hits theaters December 20th, but as of Monday, you could buy pre-sale tickets and just get in line. It's setting all sorts of records, at least for one ticket site that's reporting their numbers so far. They won't tell us exact numbers, but they Adam Tickets has given us more percentages. They said The Rise of Skywalker sold 45% more tickets in the first hour than the previous record holder, which was...
Endgame.
Yes, Avengers Endgame.
Wow.
And it went on to sell more tickets in its first 24 hours than Endgame.
Breaking
They're
records.
just not saying how many that is.
The movie doesn't even come out for 2 months. It's already breaking records.
Well, it's great to give as an early Christmas present. Yeah. The 20th, the holidays. I mean,
that's my son's birthday, and he really wants to see
maybe
it.
I'll look at getting pre-sale to go see over the holidays with Alan. He would like that.
We'll
give
be
it to him
off
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him. It's a little cute little stocking stuffer. I can tell Santa. Yeah. All right, TMZ sources say Nicki Minaj and Kenneth
Number 3.
Zoo Petty went ahead and tied the knot Monday for one simple reason.
What?
The marriage license was about to expire.
Oh, they expired?
Yeah, it's only good for 90 days. And they were like, man, if we don't just go ahead and legally do it, we're going to have to go back to the courthouse and go through this whole process again. Let's just go ahead and have the ceremony at least to make it legal. And that seems to be the celebrity trend, right? Justin and Haley did the courthouse marriage, had a big wedding celebration later.
Joe and Sophie?
Joe and Sophie. And now they say this is exactly what Nikki and Kenneth want to do. Even though she was hemming and hawing about not wanting a big party,
right.
It is a big celebration of love, and you want to do something. So the sources told TMZ that they had the legal ceremony Monday at a private home in LA. Just a minister and several members of their immediate families were there, but the big party's coming later. They just have, all the time in the world. They, whatever works out in their schedule. But obviously, she's retired, so she could do it whenever she wants. A grand jury in Boston's thrown another charge at 11 of the 15 parents charged in the college admissions bribery scandal. Lori Loughlin and her husband Massimo are 2 of them, not Felicity Huffman. She's serving her time and she's moving on. But this new charge is conspiracy to commit federal programs bribery and carries a sentence of up to 5 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of either $250,000 or twice the gross gain or loss, whichever is greater and hurts the most, I guess. I don't know what that would be. I would guess $250 is a drop in the bucket to Massimo, who, yes, he's that Massimo from Target.
I mean, they threw out $500,000 just for the girl to go to college
2 of them.
at USC.
Split it, yeah. So Lori and Massimo, they were already facing up to 40 years, and now you add this extra 5 on it. Or you think they're begging for a plea deal now?
Mm-hmm.
They're still going to try to fight it? I don't know. So about last night.
What?
Not just a great movie, but hey, last night, Selena Gomez, she's been teasing us with these little lyrics from all of her music.
Number 1.
Last night she dropped her single, Lose You to Love Me. And if you've ever questioned who her lyrics are about, I'm going to help you out with this one. It's about Justin Bieber.
100% about Justin?
100.
You know for a fact?
Well, let's just listen, and then we'll break it down.
You want full song or hook?
You do what you need to do, JC. Look at the time, and you decide.
I got time. I want to hear the beginning. On the Kid Kraddick Morning Show, Selena's nice and giving us an intro.
We got time for that, Selena.
You promised the world and I fell for it. I put you first and you adored it. Set fires to my forest and you let it burn. Sang off key in my chorus, cause it wasn't yours. I saw the signs and I ignored it. Rose-colored glasses are distorted. Set fire to my purpose and I let it burn. You got off in the hurting when it wasn't yours. Yeah, we'd always go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find me. This dancer was killing me softly. I needed to hate you to love me. Yeah, to love, yeah, to love, yeah, to love.
Beautiful.
I needed to lose you to love me. Yeah, to love, yeah, to love, yeah, to love you. I needed to lose you to love me. I gave my all and they all know it.
Yeah, I mean, she kicked off the song straight up by letting us know this is definitely about Justin.
Yeah, this is the part that's the real giveaway. I gave my all and they all know it. You turned me down and now it's showing. In 2 months, you replaced us.
Oh.
like it was easy.
She goes times.
Made me think I deserved it in the thick of healing. Yeah. What happened when, you remember when Justin and Selena seen riding bikes around LA and we're going to maybe...
Yeah, we thought they were back together.
Yeah. And next thing you know, what? He's dating Hailey Bieber. What, they're married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple months.
She got hit by a truck with that news.
Well, yeah, so it's very interesting. Last night, we don't know if this had anything to do with anything, but Hailey Baldwin, she posted to her Instagram story Summer Walker's song, I'll Kill You.
Ooh.
And everybody's like saying, obviously, she's mad at Selena because now this is what we're doing. We're trying to start a fight. Was that coincidence?
I don't know.
She's getting dragged. Justin's getting dragged because all Selena's fans are sticking up for her now. And
what a nightmare.
It is a nightmare. They can't do anything. But, Selena's choosing to play this out in her music, which is her right as an artist.
Yeah.
And but you also have to consider
there's other people.
The other people that are involved. And Hailey Baldwin is a little newlywed. Now she's got to deal with this.
And maybe she didn't even know the song was out. She truly was just listening to that
she
song.
Just really loves the song I'll Kill You, which I am going to go look up because I'm very curious about the lyrics to that, just to see if it has anything to do with, like, don't come after my man or I'll kill you. Or is it just random, like, nothing to do with that at all? I don't know.
It sounded like it was the Eminem song, the B, I'ma Kill You. That would be a little...
So there you go. Now
she put out a song. I know she doesn't sing, but... Well, she could.
Haley? Maybe she does. I don't know.
She could. Know. Yeah.
Call it I'll Kill You.
Anything with auto.
Did he sing off key in one of her songs? I'm trying to think back of all the songs she has. Was Justin in the chorus?
I think that was more of an analogy.
Yeah, the song of her life.
Oh, okay.
You tried to mess up my song because it wasn't yours.
Mm-hmm, the
chorus. You were saying off chorus.
Okay.
So you sang my song. I don't know.
I'll study.
Let's study it. Let's break it down.
Yeah, I'm breaking it all down.
That's your showbiz top 5.
Thank you, Kelly. All right, Kid Nation. You got that password? Of course you do. I just gave it to you like 10 minutes ago, okay? You'll need it right now. Give us a call at 800-KID-LIVE.
800-543-3548.
800-5GEEK-IT.
Let's play Beat the Bank Extreme. We're looking for caller number 27. Why not? Let's go with that one. Let's see if you can score $5,000 next.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show, celebrating 10 years on the American Forces Network. From Korea to Germany to Saudi Arabia, Kid Nation is heard by U.S. military around the world every day. It's our honor to bring you a piece of home. Thanks for all you do to keep us safe.
105.9
The Monkey.
I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames alert the trees, spread to fallen leaves. Now they're right upon me. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never felt so loved. I've been having dreams, splashing in the summer street, tripping, I fall in. I wanted it to happen. My body turns to ice, crushing weight of paradise. Solid block of gold, lying in the cold. I feel right at home. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying?
a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico? Not a problem. New York City? We'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center Biloxi and 105.9 The Monkey. 105.9 The Monkey. Traffic.
Do you know which real estate company on the coast was voted #1 by the Sun Herald's People Choice Awards? It's Powermark Properties. If you're looking to sell your home or buy a new one, go with the customized leader in real estate. See all their listings now at PowermarkProperties.com. Highway 67 still has delays southbound there near Marshall Road. One lane is open at this time. That's Highway 67. Southbound, expect delays up by Tradition north of St. Patrick's. And we're still seeing delays in Biloxi I-110 southbound due to Keesler traffic. Please be patient. Kyle Curley in the Traffic One Traffic Center.
Jen, your tires, they're bald. You should not be driving on those bald tires. It's not safe.
I know, but I just can't afford new tires right now. With the kids' activities, school, new tires are too expensive and just not in the budget.
You need to go to R&R Tire Express just like I did. For just $20, they installed new tires on my car, and now I'm paying them off with R&R's 6 months same as cash.
Really? New tires installed for just $20? Then I can pay them off over 6 months? I can make that work in my budget. Do you need good credit?
No, at R&R, everyone's approved. Just a few forms of verification and you're good to go. And installation, rotate, balance, flat repair, and roadside assistance is included for free.
No more bald tires for me. I'm off to R&R to get me some new tires.
Get the tires you need today installed for $20. With R&R Tire Expresses, everyone's approved. 6 months, same as cash. In Gulfport, Ocean Springs, and Moss Point. RNRTires.com.
R&R.
Yes, you can. Just be sure to call Mississippi 811 before you dig. Utility operators will mark their utility lines on your property, ensuring you won't hit water, gas, power, cable, or internet lines. Calling 811 before you dig is not only the law, but it's safe too. New state laws include fines and penalties and mandate this to protect you from injury and expense. Remember, call 811 before you dig.
Hi, I'm Chris Howard, Executive Director at the Mississippi Department of Rehabilitation Services. Our agency works to help those we serve prepare for today and also plan for the future. One way we do that is through the Mississippi ABLE program. This program provides the opportunity for individuals with disabilities to invest their money in tax-advantaged accounts without the fear of losing public benefits. You can learn more or sign up by visiting MississippiABLE.com. That's MississippiABLE.com.
Now that you can get your favorite Chili's 3 for $10 meals delivered, anywhere can be your own personal Chili's. So?
Hi, welcome to my house.
Welcome to the meat lovers section of my in-laws' vegan barbecue. Burgers, finally.
Welcome to my therapist's office, where it's okay to eat your feelings. And quesadillas.
Welcome to Chili's Delivery. Order online at chili's.com/delivery and get all your favorite 3 for $10 meals, like Cajun chicken pasta, delivered right to you wherever you are. At participating restaurants only. 3 for $10 not available via third-party platforms. Delivery fee supply.
CASA of Harrison County is bringing back Casa Tune by popular demand. October 25th at the Beau Rivant. This spectacular event will feature a one-of-a-kind costume design piece by Pavin Broom, valued at $3,500 for live auction along with heavy hors d'oeuvres, cash bar, silent auction, and live music by the Miles Sharp Band, plus a costume contest. It's all benefiting the mission of CASA of Harrison County to recruit, train, and support community volunteers to advocate for neglected and abused children and CPS legal custody in Harrison County. Help change a child's story. Ticket and sponsorship information can be found at CASAHarrisonCounty.org or by calling 228-865-7078.
No tricks, only treats at our Allen Toyota car yard. Come if you dare and explore 9 acres of metal, steel, and power. Your treat you may find with over $7,400 off on 2019 Tundra Crewmax, or maybe trade your dead old sled for a new 2019 RAV4 Adventure with $3,200 to live for. We've been planning for your arrival, and while the Day of the Dead is real, our treat comes with a warranty for life. Come if you dare to Allen Toyota, final exit 38 in Gulfport. We are waiting.
To protect his home and family from disaster, Steve used courage, wisdom, and his camera phone.
That should do it.
Way to go, Steve! By simply taking digital pictures of his family's important documents, Steve can always have them stored safely online, no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Memory foam, pillows, and toppers. Now at Macy's. Want even more? Check out Macy's Star Rewards and get benefits no matter how you pay. Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply.
Looking for a redhead with a southern accent and more coupons than she knows what to do with? Well, we've got her.
Yeah, do you get free coupons?
It's Kelly Raspberry on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Meet the bang. Beat the bang. Extreme. Beat the bang. Extreme. Bill of the week. We call it Hump Day. Win this big pile. We'll call it Lump Day. Beat the bang. Extreme. Beat the bang. Extreme.
I see which bolt you can get in.
Huh?
Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Stephanie.
What up?
Are you there, Stephanie?
I am.
There she is. What are you up to right now?
Hi.
I just dropped my kids off at work. Or at school.
Oh.
That's kind of work.
It's their job,
Yeah,
isn't it?
right.
You know what? When I was a kid, I called it work. What grade are your kids in?
7th and 6th.
7th and 6th grade. Oh, double middle school going on. A lot of hormones.
Irish twins.
They're twins?
Irish twins.
Irish twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys went like back to back with the kids. Got it out of the way, right?
Here's JC with his Irish accent.
I'm Irish now. Ireland.
I'm Irish now.
I'm Ireland. Would you like a beer? Or Scottish. Never mind. I'll stop now, Stephanie. I'm doing the worst accent of all time. What are you going to do the rest of the day, though? Chill? You got work?
Well, my heart's racing real fast right now. So I might have to take the day off.
Yeah, it depends on how much money you win. Maybe you might want to go take it shopping and go to the mall and buy yourself something nice and then come back to work tomorrow when your heart goes back to normal. Deal?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Stephanie. Well, let's step up to the vault.
Hello. Please enter your password.
Japan.
Password accepted.
Mm-hmm. Japan.
Oh my gosh.
That's the password. You have gained access to the vaults. Now, which one would you like to pick, Stephanie?
Vault number 7, because there's 7 in my family.
Oh, wow. Big family going on there. All right, here's Big Al Mac with a big family himself out there to let you know how we play the game.
Well, Stephanie, now you're going to step into the vault. Okay, that's not good. You're going to step into the vault, and you're going to hear the banker. He's going to holler out dollar amounts. They're going to increase the longer you stay in. Possibly getting into the thousands, but no, we don't know. But you just need to say stop when you think he's not going to go much higher. And should you hear the word thousand, please say stop, because he won't go any further than that. Do you dig it?
Absolutely.
Are you smelling what I'm stepping in?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling. I hadn't been asked that this year. I'm feeling really good.
Are you feeling misty-eyed like Meghan Markle when someone finally asked how she was feeling?
I'm feeling really good, Stephanie, but, honey, I don't know anything, okay?
Yeah, honey.
I'm surprised how
I got it.
Nobody's asking me how I'm feeling.
Thank you.
Stephanie, thanks for thinking about me.
All right, Stephanie. Now you know how Big Al feels, but again, go with your gut. Let's do it. Let's play.
Okay, well.
Beat the Bank Extreme.
60. 80. 170. 220. 350. 440. 550.
570. 650. 720.
Man, this is a rough day.
Yeah, day was kind of rough.
Yeah, well, you know, it just depends on the vault you pick. That one only had $720.
Didn't have the luck of the Irish there, Stephanie.
Yeah,
we do apologize.
Looks like you're going to work today, Stephanie.
It's fine. I'm just so glad I got to talk to you guys. Thank you so much. I love you.
Same, Stephanie. You have a wonderful day. You take care of that big family of yours, okay?
I will. Bye.
Bye, Stephanie. She gave it a good old try right there. Why not go for it?
She did.
Stay as long as you can. Maybe score that $5,000. Who knows? Your chance to play tomorrow morning. Make sure you're listening 7:10 and 8:10 Central for that password. We'll hook you up with it right away. And coming up next, I want to talk about this because they're calling it, and I think we've talked about it in the past, but it's back in the news. The scariest house in the world. Scariest haunted house in the world. But is it really a haunted house? Because Jenna's claiming, I don't think it falls under that category.
No.
So we're going to dive deep into this because I was thinking about maybe trying it, but
JC.
after watching the video, I might not. All right, we'll get into it next.
Go on. Set your homepage to kidtv.com. You know you want to watch us. We'll wait. More of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show is on the way. The Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
105.9.
Turn it up.
The Monkey.
I'ma back you up, let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. Baby, turn around, let me give you innovation. Yeah, cause I do it so right.
You got that good, good, baby, don't you? Got that good, good, baby, don't you? But you're leaving so long. Ain't regular, that ain't regular. I ain't gon' keep fighting for it. Ain't gon' keep fighting for it. Cause you know this thing, yeah, ain't regular, that ain't regular. Falling into the bed. Why would we ever do something instead of falling into the bed right now? Yeah. I'ma break it off, let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. Baby, turn around, let me give you innovation. Yeah, cause I do it so right. Think about it, ooh, think about it, think about it, ooh, take a look at me now. Hey, a little motivation, alright. You got a bad one, baby, don't you? Got a bad one, baby, don't you? And we both know there's no one better boy, no one better boy. Too late, won't make it, I'ma tell 'em. Get you naked, but I won't tell 'em. Cause you know that there's no one better boy, no one better boy. Falling into the bed. Why would we ever do something instead of falling into the bed right now? Yeah, right now. I'ma break it off, let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. Baby, turn around, let me give you innovation. Yeah, cause I do it so right. Think about it, ooh, think about it, think about it, ooh, take a look at me now. Hey, a little motivation, alright. Hey, a little motivation. I'ma break it off, let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. Baby, turn around, let me give you innovation. Yeah, cause I do it so right. Think about it, ooh, think about it, think about it, ooh, take a look at me now. Hey, a little motivation, alright.
We are
105.9. The Monkey.
I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that
I can't have you. I'm in Toronto and I got this view, but I might as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't matter cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. Can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? Can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm so sorry that my timing's off, but I can't move on if we're still gonna talk. Is it wrong for me to not want half? I want all of you, all the strings attached. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. Can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? Can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing, everything means nothing, babe. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you. No, I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? Can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you?
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes live. Mexico, not a problem. New York City, we'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center Biloxi and 105.9 The Monkey.
As humans, we ask ourselves all kinds of questions. But what if we were forced to ask ourselves a question every day that affected the outcome of the most basic things, the most important things in our lives? The question is, what is your sexual orientation or gender identity? And the answer is the difference between keeping your job or getting fired. The answer is the difference between staying in your home or getting evicted. The answer is the difference between receiving medical treatment or not. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against people based on their answer to this question. LGBT Americans have the right to say I do, but they don't have the same basic rights as everyone else. Get the facts at beyondido.org. Brought to you by the Gill Foundation and the Ad Council.
unique sets of Brooklinen sheets. We love them. Brooklinen sheets were actually named the winner of the Best of Online Bedding category by Good Housekeeping. And I'll tell you what, this is like sleeping in a 5-star hotel without paying that luxury price tag. My Brooklinen sheets are the most comfortable sheets I've ever slept on, and their towels have turned my bathroom into a spa. Get 10% off and free shipping when you use the promo code KID at brooklinen.com. The only way to get that 10% off and free shipping is to use the promo code KIDD at brooklinen.com. That's BROOKLINEN.com, promo code KID. Brooklinen, these really are the best sheets ever.
See what we're up to by checking out KidNation.com. It's the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
All right, man, we had double vault closes.
Yeah, not a good day
today. People were going for it. Christy and Stephanie both went for it. 660 was during Christy's turn. Stephanie had a shot at $720, but they were going for it all.
I admire that.
Your next chance is coming up tomorrow. Don't you worry, Kid Nation. $5,000 vaults are still out there. There's more than one, by the way. And there's plenty of bacon for us out there, Big Al.
Bacon?
Yeah, there's currently more than 40 million pounds of bacon sitting in warehouses in the U.S. That's the largest bacon surplus in almost 50 years.
Why is it sitting in warehouses?
Yeah. We got too much bacon right now, so eat.
We can't eat it fast enough?
I guess not.
We'll be at Disney World fast enough, so.
Does that mean that bacon prices are going to drop a little bit?
You would think, right?
Yeah.
I would hope so. And how would you like to win $20,000?
I would love that.
Just for going through a haunted house. We've all done it. We've all, at some point of our lives, gone through a haunted house.
Yes.
They all call themselves the scariest haunted house in town. Right? They all do that.
Yeah.
This one may have the world title. It's been deemed the world's scariest haunted house. It's in Tennessee. Now, here's the difference with this haunted house. It doesn't have the werewolves and the vampires and the people getting electrocuted in the electric chair. No.
It's not jump scares.
No, it's not jump scares, Jenna. It uses hypnosis to mess with people. If you make it through. Now, I don't know how long this haunted house is, but I've read that it takes hours.
I think it's like 24 hours.
You get $20,000.
Did you say 24 hours?
Well, I'm not sure. It doesn't say here, but Jenna.
I've watched a documentary on this because I've looked for this sort of thing before, but this is not up my alley. I think this is trash.
Well, when I saw this, I was like, $20,000. I got to do it. I can drive out there to Tennessee and get myself all into this little scary house and pull through and then get out.
When you leaving?
20,000. I don't know. But the more and more I read about it, the less and less I want to do this. Mostly because it's so scary, and this has been going on for years, that nobody has completed it.
It's sadistic.
It's called McCamey Manor. And they use mind games, psychological torture. It messes with people so much that they all wind up saying the phrase to get out, you really don't want to do this. And Russ ate my lunch or took my lunch money and ate my lunch.
Yeah.
You have to watch, if you do want to do it, you have to sign a 40-page waiver, which I'm sure nobody reads all the way through because who does? You have to pass a drug test, complete a physical, prove that you have medical insurance, just in case something goes wrong.
Oh, man.
Pass a background check. And then you also have to watch a 2-hour video montage of people quitting. I've been watching the 2-hour montage. And this is what's...
Get that out of the way early.
Yeah, because I'm slightly interested, so I started watching it just so that I could get that out of the way before my physical and my drug test and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And based on this video alone, I don't want to do it.
I don't know how this is legal. If
they're signing up for it.
But if authorities really look into it, you can sign up for a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's still illegal.
So the one thing that got me in this montage of people quitting, most of them are covered in like paint and
So this is
they're
the
dirty.
deal. I've watched a documentary. You pull up to this place. This guy lives in a trailer with like no furniture in it. This is what he does. He plans this, right? So it's in the middle of nowhere. He's a creepy person. He has some employees, right? And so you couldn't just roll up and ask to do it. Like this has to be planned months in advance, and people make appointments and travel across the world. He knows everything you're scared of. He blindfolds you. I mean, you're waterboarded. You're led into dark places covered with mud that they tell you is something else, and they yell at you and scream at you. I mean, it's just torture. They say it's more like an episode of, or a Saw
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels
part
like.
of the Saw franchise or hostile than it is as a haunted house.
And they're with you at all times, and he uses that scary voice, and he demeans you, and he says rude things to you while this is going on.
They separate you and tell you something happened to your friend, and she's going to the hospital. I mean, they're mean.
Well, it's probably not so much as no one has made it through. It's probably the fact that they just keep doing stuff to you and make you leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no real ending.
I would need to know how long I'm going to be in there. That's what I would. Is it 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 24? Like Jenna has read.
They'll keep you in there until you quit.
That's exactly.
That's exactly.
And I think that's what they do. They just break you down so much. I've seen some of the people in the montage. One of the guys didn't even get out of his truck. He drove all the way from Virginia. Didn't even get out of his truck because as soon as he saw the setup, he's like, "No, I'm not doing it." A lady came from the Netherlands because she was so sure she could do this. Failed.
No one's done it, right?
No, nobody. There was a video of a guy, and it just shows you it's a pit of mud, and all you could see is just his nose and his mouth. And the guy is begging to quit. He's begging. He's saying, "I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done."
You have to say a certain phrase.
I guess so. I guess you got to say the correct phrase because in the middle of him trying to quit, he's begging. You could tell he's in tears. You can't tell because the mud's in his face. They drop a bucket of water on his mouth and nose.
You could die.
That would. Yeah, I feel like I don't know how you could do this and how we haven't had any accidents where we've read that somebody accidentally was injured.
Took it too far
at this McCamey Manor place.
That's what I should do with my neighbors that are trying to compete against me.
Waterboard
Patio,
them?
the contest. Just bury them with them nose and the mouth sticking up. Quit.
Really, Al? You might want to take them out there.
And I know I'll win.
But there's still part of me that
still wants to do it.
Is that weird? There's still part of me that I still want to go out there.
You just think
that makes you crazy.
You're the one because you know it's not real.
That's what all the rest of them think.
Exactly. But every single person
The Navy SEAL has tried to do it.
That's what I was wondering. I guarantee you, I think a Navy SEAL could do this.
Maybe.
So I would want to find one of the guys like a buddy that has been a SEAL and tell him to go.
But I wonder if the people that own the place say, no, we what is it? We observe, what is it? We have the right to refuse service.
You're too qualified for this.
The right to refuse service, maybe.
Now, you don't have to pay anything if you want to do this, by the way. Like Jenna says, the dude, it's not really
then
free.
How do they get their money to...
Price of admission is just a bag of dog food. That's all you have to get.
So this guy doesn't even make money, and that's why he lives in a trailer. It's so weird. I don't even know how he makes enough money. It was kind of unclear in the documentary how he even funds being able to do this. Yeah.
He's acting out twisted fantasies, and people are signing up for it.
He's a man that just loves to torture people, and he found a way to do it legally.
Exactly. He found a way to do it without killing them.
Legally.
Well, one day he's going to say, this guy's about to win 25 grand. This is my sucker.
So the PR has gotten pretty out of hand now with social media because, I've read that a woman commented on a YouTube channel that she's been blocked, but she went with a couple people to do this. And one of the girls in their group got hurt and had to go to the hospital. She ended up being fine. Another one passed out and hit their head on something, and he was laughing at them and that sort of thing. And she's like, so now we're blocked from trying to leave reviews anywhere. She's like, he's just sadistic. She's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's killed someone before and buried them and no one knows about it.
What do the reviews say about this place? Do you know, JC?
I was just telling you. Yeah, that's what she left.
Well, she was blocked. Yeah,
there are people, I think they do try to get it, but for the most part, the ones that I've seen have said this is by far the scariest thing I've ever done.
But
authorities need to look
I've read
into
it.
this.
They just think it's terrible.
Yeah,
that it's not jump scare. It's psychological torture.
You know when you finish a haunted house and after you finish it, you're smiling and you're just so happy it's over.
The exhilaration.
There, let's go have some drinks.
The people in this video are not that. There's maybe one person that I saw kind of smiling, and that was the guy that didn't get out of his truck. The other people are just completely... I feel like you could have post-traumatic stress because of this. I feel like it would just mess with you psychologically, not just for the day, but forever.
But then you got to be mad at yourself for signing up for it.
Right.
Like I volunteered.
You made a good point, though, about a Navy SEAL. You want to see someone that's been through some sort of psychological torture to do it.
Yeah, they could do it.
He'd probably fight back. That's probably in those waivers. You can't fight back.
Well, they tie you up. A lot of the times you're restrained.
Oh, yeah, Al. You got to watch. Yeah, their hands tied, tape over their mouth.
You have no movement. All you
blindfolded.
Can do... I think maybe shackled, so you can walk from place to place. But yeah, you're restricted. Your eyes
let
are.
somebody I know and love and trust do that to me.
No way.
Why would I trust some yahoo living in a trailer on the floor? No.
All these people have duct tape on their eyes. I guess the first thing they do when you get there is they just blindfold you with duct tape. Not even a cool little blindfold, like, no, duct tape.
Not even a cool little What, you want like fuzzy handcuffs?
Cool, like, something nice. I don't want to tear it off and have no eyebrows or eyelashes. No. All right, so the name of it is McCamey Manor if you want to check it out. It's out there for you, Kid Nation.
Tomorrow. That was not an endorsement.
No.
Beat the Bank Extreme is back, and you could win up to $5,000 at 7:10 and 8:10 Central.
Plus, we got this from the text, just getting over a stomach virus, and I've lost a few pounds, but now my favorite pants don't fit. Hashtag first world problem.
Yeah, give us a call tomorrow and tell us your first world problems.
That's tomorrow on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
On the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Over.
105.9 The Monkey.
#1 for new music.
Time, so leave with me again. Yeah, you got all my love to spend. Oh, let's find a place where happiness begins. Yeah, we gon' dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Hey, just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, we gon' dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. With an attitude drunk. It's only you, and you know that it's real. So why would you fight and try to deny the way that you feel? Oh baby, can't fool me. Your body's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh. Up to close the blinds. Oh, I'm praying you don't change your mind, 'cause leaving now just don't feel right. Let's do it one more time. Oh, come dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, we come dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Dance in the living room, love with an attitude drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight or try to deny the way that you feel? Oh baby, can't fool me. Your body's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh.
I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turn it up. Ain't got no tears in my body. I ran up, but boy, I like it. I like it. I like it. Don't matter how, what, when, who tries it. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. it, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turn it up. They point out the colors in you. I see them too, and boy, I like them. I like them. I like them. We way too fly to partake in all this hate. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Even when it's raining down. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then now you know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears if I cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I just want you to come with me. We all know the mentality. Ain't got no tears if I cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. Even when it's raining down, can't stop. Ain't got no tears if I cry. Just want you to come with me. We all know the mentality. Ain't got no tears if I cry. I'm picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up.
WXYK, Pascagoula. 105.9 The Monkey. Traffic.
Do you need help with your digital marketing? Telesouth Media can help. Their professional team can analyze your business and make recommendations to help you connect with customers that you want. Call Telesouth Media today at 388-2001 to schedule a free web check. That's 388-2001. The accident out on Highway 67 by Marshall Road has been cleared. Traffic back to flowing smoothly. That's Highway 67 southbound. All clear. However, we still have heavy traffic I-110 southbound. Keesler traffic getting off there at Bayview, causing delays. I-110 southbound. Please buckle up and drive safe. Kyle Curley in the Traffic One Traffic Center.
Are your feet dreading a long work day? We've got you. Step on a Dr. Scholl's kiosk to get an orthotic that's customized to help you relieve foot, knee, and lower back pain. Dr. Scholl's Custom Fit Orthotics. Born to move. Available at Walmart.
It's Dollar Days at Crunch Fitness. With over 300 locations and growing fast, you can join now for just $1 down and $9.95 a month. That's right. You can join Crunch Fitness for only $1 down and $9.95 a month with no long-term commitment. Crunch is an adult playground to help escape from your busy lives. From our state-of-the-art equipment and free weights to our awesome new group fitness classes featuring Zumba, Web TRX, belly butts and thighs, Absolutions, and many more. Or break a sweat in the all-new Hit Zone, featuring small group training where we make serious fitness fun. With 2 convenient locations, there's always fun near you. And now, join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So stop by at our D'Iberville location or our newest location in Long Beach and join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So don't miss the party and hurry. These specials end October 28th. So stop by or join online at crunch.com.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry from the Kraddick Morning Show. Do you know which real estate company on the coast was voted #1 by the Sun Herald's People's Choice Awards? Powermark Properties. And there's a reason why Powermark is #1. If you're looking to sell your home or buy a new one, go with the customized leader in real estate, Powermark. They are more than a realtor. They are a resource. Voted the #1 real estate company on the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast. See all of their listings now at powermarkproperties.com. That's powermarkproperties.com.
Grammy Award winning The Chainsmokers presents the World War Joy Tour featuring 5 Seconds of Summer and Lennon Stella live in concert. Smoothie King Center, October 29th. The Chainsmokers, 5 Seconds of Summer and Lennon Stella. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Check more at thechainsmokers.com and 5sauce.com.
It's
time to shop at Macy's with thousands of specials perfect for the season ahead. Take 50% off Junior's coats, sweaters, and denim just in time for cooler weather. And get stunning jewelry like 14-karat white, yellow, or rose gold diamond earrings for $499. Plus, pile on everything cozy with 60% off memory foam pillows and toppers. Now at Macy's. Want even more? Check out Macy's Star Rewards and get benefits no matter how you pay. Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me. Whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Oh, my mid-30s.
And what happened?
We got pregnant.
Stuff happens.
Stuff happens, and you know what? It's probably for the better, you know, that I had my son younger because I have a little more energy. I'm able to play with them. So, you know, things change.
works for
Your
you,
mindset
right?
changes.
Yeah, so I wouldn't end the relationship over it. That's not an ender for me. That's just something I can't decide for you. And there's no right or wrong. Wanting to have a baby now, wanting to wait. What's you know, who's going to win that argument?
Right.
There's good pros and cons for both sides.
You can talk it out. I mean, like, how much is going to change in the next few years?
Yeah, but
right?
you can also say we're going to start trying, you know, when I hit 29 or whatever.
And whatever happens, happens.
Right. I don't know what the compromise is going to be. I can't make that decision for you. I'm sorry.
A lot of these can be solved with just talking, like Kelly always says. Love letters. Love letters to Kelly. You're Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
I have been with my boyfriend for 1.5 years, and so far everything has been great. He's introduced me to his family, and I have introduced him to my family as well.
Good signs.
Well, about 3 weeks ago, he started acting really distant. I did not bother or nag him about the way he was acting because I thought he was just going through something and would open up to me when the time was right. We recently had an argument about something so dumb, Kelly. And just to clarify, I want to let you know he's Hispanic and I'm white. After the argument, he began talking to me in Spanish, which I only know poquito español. And I jokingly said, "You don't have to make fun of me in Spanish." Kelly, he blew up after that, grabbed his keys and left without any explanation whatsoever. I tried calling, texting. All I received in return was, "Please stop calling me," text. I like to think that I'm always the rational one and initiate conversation after a little hissy fit, but this time it's different. I feel as if I didn't do anything wrong and that I shouldn't have to be the one to apologize. It has been almost a week since I heard from him, and not a call, text, email, nothing. I love this man more than anything, but I'm at a loss on what to do. I feel as if I'm worth at least a text, but he can't even give me that. Should I be the bigger person again and reach out to him or wait it out? Thank you for your help, Alexis.
I'd wait it out, Alexis. I mean, I just like, this is...
Something happened.
Yeah, something's happened. He's going through something. Maybe okay. In my experience, when a man wants to break up with me, and the vice versa, you know, you sabotage. You sabotage it. You sabotage it. But I also know that they try to make everything you do is wrong because they're looking for an excuse, especially when there's really nothing there. Right. They're just not feeling it. 1.5 years in a relationship, he's probably, I'm just guessing because I don't know him. He's under the pressure. Well, now it's the time where I've got to poop or get off the pot. I got to, you know, what are we doing here? I don't think this is what I want. And he's freaking out and trying to break up with you in a very immature way. That's the way it appears to me.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
So it looks like he's just at a point in his life where, yeah, the commitment thing isn't in his jam. I guess, I don't know.
He's just looking for a reason to leave.
And plus, do you want a man that deals with conflict like this? You know?
That's true.
Imagine what happens if you're married and the kids are crying and somebody just got laid off at work and your mother-in-law said something that rubbed you the wrong way and he just takes off for a week and you don't hear from him. That's the kind of person you want to handle life's conflicts with. It's not a mature way to handle anything. And I understand we all have moments of we're we act irrationally, but usually pretty quickly realized, I'm being a jerk. I'm going to have to apologize, and let's work this out. It doesn't sound like this is his way
he's
of
already
handling
broken
things.
up, maybe.
It sounds like he's trying to break up with you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because I know you're in love with him, and I know you've met family, and you had your sights set on the prize, but it doesn't look like this is it.
At least you know now. You didn't waste another 2 years.
Yeah, and I don't know him. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's the way it sounds to me. Am I wrong?
No,
Am I
it's
wrong?
like that to me.
It sounds like the typical guy sabotage, and we do that.
He wants
At least for
out.
a week, he's ready to go.
And he's not the only guy that is going to do it, and he won't be the last guy to do it.
Yeah.
That's just, unfortunately, how we work sometimes.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
I know you have had success on Bumble, and I just got out of a long-term relationship. With the dating scene seemingly daunting, and with my family and friends urging, I joined Bumble this past weekend. I'm 35. This is totally new to me. The thing I'm seeking your advice on is, what are good openers? I've seen a lot of mention about being creative with my opening line, so I'm paralyzed in fear as I try to be creative without being inauthentic or trying too hard. Do you have any suggestions? It's from Jenna, not our Jenna. I don't think.
Different Jenna.
I don't think.
Is that you,
I'm not
Jenna?
sure.
Did you write that?
That is not this
Okay.
Jenna.
We just confirmed it is not Jenna Owens.
Clear that up.
Okay.
Well, in my experience with Bumble, the woman does have to have the opening line, right?
Yep.
So I'm just going to tell you, it wasn't the most earth-shattering, clever, witty opening, but you just need an opening line just to start. And hi is lame.
What a sup.
So my typical opening line was, "Thank you for swiping right on me. Otherwise, this would have been really awkward."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was just kind of like a little self-deprecating, a little bit, but it was just an opening. And a man just needs that opening. And if he's really interested, he's like, absolutely, I swipe right on you. I loved your pictures. How are you doing this evening? It just naturally starts. So you don't need to really stress about being so crazy, funny, witty. Just something. But beyond high. High is lame.
Al sends 2 highs.
I sent 2 highs.
So lame.
3 days
You know what?
apart.
If I get a high, I assume it's a bot.
he's got
It's
nothing to
a
say.
virus that, if I click on it, it's going to be a virus. So high just to me is a red flag.
How about something that's kind of subtle, like an analogy, like I'm like a motorhome, need a hookup.
I just told you what I said.
I'm like a motorboat. I need a hookup.
Motorhome.
And I think with Alan, I even went a step further. I think I said he saved the conversations because I didn't use it every single time. But I think because, everybody says he looks like
Negan?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And I hadn't put 2 and 2 together at that point. I said, I know this sounds really weird, like this is a pickup line. I said, but have we met before? Because I really feel like we've met before. And it's because he had that familiar face. And I'm thinking, it's Denny from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, Danny.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say, too, as opposed to the Negan also. But that's where it was for me. So just something, anything. It doesn't have to be over-the-top creative.
Are you looking at your lines that you've used on ladies on the Bumble?
Well, I'm looking at my profile. I mean, it's not opening line, but...
Give me one. Go click on the profile and tell me what you said first.
Okay.
Because I want to see what Al's
I want to know how he describes himself in his little bio.
Well,
we'll go back to what
he lied about everything on there, remember?
My bio, I think I said, it's been so long. I think I said something about how I'm a single mom. I have a really great job. And I said, I'm just looking for someone to share the fun stuff with. I just want to share the fun stuff with.
Is it really taking you this long to find a conversation?
Hi there. Glad to hear back. How are you? See, again, my open is a reply to something that a girl has said.
Oh, because you so hot, all the girls are reaching out.
Well, no, that's the way Bumble is. The girl has to hit
I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
And your reply was what?
Her open was hi. Mine was hi there. Glad to hear back. How are you? Let me go to another.
That's not very exciting.
Yes.
You don't sound very interested.
No.
That was so.
You want to sound super interesting? You should be like, "Hey, let's have a baby." Let her know.
Wow, we've met. That was mine on one.
Oh, cool.
She goes, here we meet again, and my reply was, oh, we've met.
Oh, nice.
You're just dead.
What are you doing, bro?
You're the worst. That's a dead end. Where's she supposed to go with that?
You tell me where we met.
Nowhere.
But we've met.
Well, let's meet again.
It's like a better line would be like,
let's meet again.
We've met, and I didn't ask you out for a date then. Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, next time I get a
you're
Bumble.
horrible at that.
Yeah, I am. I'm bad.
You're like my orange appealing.
See, this is the frustration.
This is the frustration with women. It's because men give these lame, like...
Step your game up.
Okay, you swipe right on me, which implies you're interested, and you're giving me this, hi back.
Or they leave you
where
with
do they go?
nothing to... Like when someone
Build
does
on.
ask you a question.
There's nothing to build on
You're
there.
always supposed to ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I did.
Keep working on that, Big Al.
We met.
All right.
Question.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly.
Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I'm so sad right now, Jenna, but yes.
He's trying.
Well, this one's a challenge.
Okay.
I'm a 24-year-old guy who recently met another guy that's in the Navy and stationed near me. We met a few times and talked and have gone out on dates, but the situation turned and it led to more than just hanging out as friends. Laundry. We both have been having a great time together, and he wanted to keep everything hush-hush since he's in the Navy. And I was okay with that because we're both happy. For the first time, I felt like I found someone who likes me and wants to be with me. But he just recently told me he has a girlfriend.
Whoa.
Which I didn't know because I never thought to ask.
Yeah.
But I still can't get him off my mind, and we keep meeting. It's getting complicated, and I know I'm in the wrong because I feel guilty. But then again, it feels so right, and we're both so happy. I just want this to continue.
It feels good.
Because I've never been happier with a guy before, and by the way, he keeps telling me he's just straight curious.
No, okay, this isn't a good match. This is a guy that's...
Kelly, what do I do? I need help, Robbie.
He's not living his true life.
Yeah, he's not. Well, you know, it would be different if he was cheating on a man, and then you're the other... You know what I'm saying? He's a cheater, and he's playing both of you. So why would you want to be with someone who's living that what he's doing is really kind of evil?
Well, because he's playing the girl, for sure.
Playing the girl.
And you.
Messing
And the
with
guy.
you. He's having the best of both worlds in his mind, and you're just sitting there laughing it up like a puppy dog. I wouldn't tolerate it. I would demand more respect for myself. And I get it. It feels good. I know that. It feels good. But sometimes, you know, it's just not worth it. And think of that girl who thinks she's with a guy who's being faithful to her, and she's probably planning on building a life with him, and you're participating in this lie.
And what are the chances he's going out there and you're not the only side piece?
Yeah, if he's lying
you never
to
know.
Yeah, he's lying to her. He's lying to you. Who else is he lying to?
He's going all over the world and stuff.
What if he's not straight curious? What if he's bi-curious? And he's lying to you, telling you what you want to hear.
And he's got other dudes out there that he's
you never know.
hollering at.
I wouldn't be with someone that's flat out letting you know he's living a lie. So you're dating a liar. But boy, it feels good, doesn't it? There's somebody else who'll make you feel good and feel worthy and complete and the only one. I don't understand living with that anxiety. That's not a fulfilling relationship for me. But some people thrive on that, especially in your 20s. I think
you want a little drama, a little sprinkle of drama.
On the drama, you don't feel good unless somebody's slamming a door and spitting mad over you, and the sneaking around makes it kind of a little exciting and fiery. And then you get into about your 30s, you're like, what the heck is that about? So
you grow out of it.
Yeah. I would hope you would. Because there's grown people in their 40s and 50s that haven't grown out of it. They have the fools up there in the singles clubs.
If you want some solid advice from our love expert, Kelly Raspberry, go ahead and write her at kidnation.com.
Stay tuned for more of the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Go check it out.
105.9 The Monkey. Number one for new music.
DNA test turns out I'm 100% dead. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems. That's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them. That's the goddess in me. You could've had a bad knock a middle, help you with your career, just a little. You're supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me back, and that's the sound. I mean, not calling you back. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True hurts needed something more exciting. Bum bum dum dum bum. You tried to break my heart, oh that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had it, no you ain't from the start. Hey, I'm glad you're back with you. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never ever 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 be your side chick. I put the singing single, ain't worried about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friend, shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay, he already in my DM. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my
hit you back and I'm in it. I don't play tag, I've been it. We don't f with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye, aye, aye. I'ma hit you back and I'm in it. I don't play tag, I've been it. We don't f with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye, aye, aye. Wrong men great till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True first needed something more exciting. Dum 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 dum.
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico? Not a problem. New York City? We'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center Biloxi and 105.9 The Monkey.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait. Communicate. Get started today at ready.gov/plan. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
To protect her home and family in a disaster, Karen was willing to wade through water, mud, and insurance paperwork.
Yeah, I can do this.
You go, Karen! By simply understanding and updating what her insurance covers and doesn't cover now, she'll be better prepared no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
At AT&T, we believe that access to affordable home internet brings you incredible opportunities. You can enjoy the power to explore a digital world of possibilities and connect with family, friends, and the things that matter most. That's why there's access from AT&T. If a member of your household is a SNAP participant, you may qualify for home internet at a discounted rate of $10 a month or less. No commitment, no deposit, no installation fee. Plus, get an in-home Wi-Fi gateway included at no extra cost. Call 1-855-220-5211 or visit att.com/access now to learn more.
SNAP refers to the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Pricing excludes taxes and fees. Includes 1 terabyte of data per month. Data overage charges apply. For details about data allowance, go to att.com/internet-usage. Geographic and service restrictions apply.
Big Play has more fun than anyone. Enjoy Big Play Entertainment Center with big food and big fun with this half-off deal. Buy $50 worth of gift certificates for just $25. Big Play has so many things to do, you may not know where to start. Bring the entire family to Big Play Entertainment Center for bowling, mini golf, go-karts, bumper cars, the huge arcades, and laser tag. Dive into Big Play's delicious menu of mouth-watering favorites. Burgers, sandwiches, pizza, wings, wraps, salads, and shareables. Watch all your favorite sports on Big Play's big TVs. No matter what you're looking for, play big at Big Play Entertainment Center, Highway 90 at Veterans Avenue in Biloxi. Visit BigPlayBiloxi.com and like Big Play on Facebook. Bowl, play, eat, And go to 1059themonkey.com right now to buy $50 worth of Big Play gift certificates for just $25. Buy today, play today with print on demand.
Disney on Ice invites you to experience timeless Disney stories together on a high seas adventure with Moana, at a roundup with Woody, and in Frozen's eternal winter with Anna and Elsa. Share the excitement and make memories you'll treasure forever at Disney on Ice presents Celebrate Memories. Tickets start at $15. Restrictions and additional charges may apply. Playing Mississippi Coast Coliseum November 21st through 24th.
Walgreens knows the scariest thing about Halloween isn't skeletons or ghosts. It's running out of candy. With every doorbell, your candy bowl shrinks to nothing. Lucky for you, Walgreens is minutes away so you can get in and out quickly. Select varieties of fun and snack-sized candy bags or buy one, get one free, like Reese's, Snickers, and M&Ms. Grab these deals before they vanish as fast as your candy ball. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Offer valid in-store and online 10/20 to 10/31 with card while supplies last.
What's better than watching the Saints game? Actually being a part of the game. With Raising Cane's Junior Gumbo, one lucky kid will win tickets to the game and join Gumbo on the field to help perform his mascot duties. Visit your local Raising Cane's today to learn more and save your receipt to enter online at raisingcanes.com/Saints Junior Gumbo. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love. Official chicken of the New Orleans Saints.
No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends 11/25/19. See official rules at raisingcanes.com/Saints Junior Gumbo for details.
Love them. Brooklyn and Sheets were actually named the winner of the Best of Online Betting category by Good Housekeeping. And I'll tell you what, this is like sleeping in a 5-star hotel without paying that luxury price tag. My Brooklyn and Sheets are the most comfortable sheets I've ever slept on, and their towels have turned my bathroom into a spa. Get 10% off and free shipping when you use the promo code KID at brooklinen.com. The only way to get that 10% off and free shipping is to use the promo code KIDD at brooklinen.com. That's BROOKLINEN.com, promo code KID. Brooklinen, these really are the best sheets ever.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show is back.
It's time for the midweek update.
Okay. So did you guys see that there was a study that said 1 in 6 millennials have $100,000 in savings?
No.
Show me these people.
Yeah, out of the 5 friends that I have listening right now, which one of y'all is lying? Okay. Because much like the Happiness Journal study didn't apply to Kelly, this one does not apply to me. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can't relate.
1 in 6.
Maybe it's the upper end of the millennials. What's the 35?
Yeah, it's like 30.
I'm an elder, so that's
36
fair.
is the cutoff.
JC and I are elder millennials.
Yeah, so the elder millennials are picking up the slack for you at the bottom.
I'm here to tell you. No, we're not.
I'm working on it. I saw, unrelated but related, I saw a tweet that said, millennials can't invite you to your house, but they can invite you to their podcast.
That's right.
That's right. I like that.
Same.
But are you happy?
Yes.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
I'd be happy with.
Still got that couch?
Be happier with $100,000 on my
You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would. No, I know. For a fact. That's fact right there.
Facts. Okay, so Shakira, she promised that the Super Bowl halftime show will be her best show ever.
Ever.
Shakira said that? Wow.
Yeah, right? But the promise didn't come from her hips. So, I don't know. It could be a lie.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So Jessica Biel, we touched on this a little earlier. She's married with kids to Justin Timberlake, but she admitted that growing up she wasn't a fan of NSYNC. So is that how this works? Because I'm not a fan of the Jonas Brothers. If that's the case, but like they're cool.
They're married. Yeah.
And
are they all happy?
Right now they are.
Are they all happy?
I think they are.
I'm fine being a second wife. That's fine.
You get a bigger ring. You get a bigger ring.
Yeah. Okay, so we can all kind of admit that right now we're in like the reboot like generation. You know, we're rebooting everything. We're remaking everything that just kind of feeds our nostalgia. From Lizzie McGuire to Lion King, and now The Parent Trap.
Again, haven't they done this like 3 or 4 times already?
Yeah, no. Turns out Dennis Quaid is actually just dating a 26-year-old woman in real life.
Engaged.
Ridiculous.
How old is Dennis
I was like, I'm 26. That's wild.
And you want some of that?
No.
You want some D. Quaid?
Unless he has $100,000 in savings.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He does.
A few.
But No, that blew my mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
How old is he?
Yeah, he's in his 50s,
Don't be
maybe 60.
Oh, don't be an ageist, Anna.
Right.
Don't be an ageist.
If he's in his 50s, I'm cool with it.
Don't put
Maybe
I'll allow it.
close to 60.
I really shouldn't talk because I'm older than my boyfriend, so I'm a
How
hypocrite.
much older?
Yeah, Coog.
2 years.
Okay, come on.
Whoa. If I was single, I think I would date like a 60-year-old lady.
Up to 60?
Yeah. Maybe
Why
65.
what do you base it on?
I don't know, life experience.
Yeah.
They've got some. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Al, what's your threshold?
What's your threshold?
I'm trying to think what my I'm on my Bumble. What is my age range? I think it's like 32.
To 32.
To about 45.
Wow.
Oh, whoa. You're saying I would go older than you if I was single?
Yeah.
You're cutting off a lot of wonderful, wonderful women by stopping at 40.
There's some hot 60-years.
I thought you meant by starting at 32.
No, I mean 32 is fine, but you should bump it up
went
higher.
older that one time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That story I always hear about.
That was in Mexico, and Al had a lot of
He
tequila.
had no choice.
And she had no teeth, right?
Yeah, she was 70-something, but looked 32.
It was a mercy makeout.
With the blurriness.
Yeah, I thought she had to pop her teeth out.
I sat down and I was eating Mexican Doritos on a little bench watching Al make out with this lady. Because it was almost like a movie.
That was the craziest weekend. One of the weirdest weekends of my life.
Because we walked her back. It was me and Al, because Kinsey got food poisoning, and we walked this lady back with us. And then all of a sudden we stop at the door, like we're walking her to her door. But
I don't remember this.
And then all of a sudden Al starts saying, "Hey baby, 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 baby." I hear baby all the time.
Anna, they've retold this story so vividly. I wasn't even there, and I
really?
feel like I was. Like I feel like I can still retell the story.
It was just some Doritos. So I'm like, oh, Al's throwing babies around, so that's cool. And then all of a sudden,
You just see him with this old woman.
and I'm still standing there. So I'm like, okay, should I leave? And I'm like, I don't really want to leave. This is too good to watch. So I sat down with my
How old
Doritos.
was she?
She was probably close to 70.
60s, yeah. But Anna, I'm sorry we hijacked
oh my
you.
God, no, this is
Anna
great.
has one bit a week and you just hijacked it.
Sorry.
No, this was I
adding
love
color.
the story.
Yeah.
I really.
I don't remember, so I'm being entertained.
Oh, and then Al reaches the booty for the booty.
Oh,
and because her back's facing me, and I'm like, oh.
Really? No, I didn't know.
There was a booty
I'm
grab.
telling you, I don't know.
Granny panties.
And she even goes, ooh. She threw out like, ooh.
Oh, she was feeling young again.
Yeah, she was feeling good.
See that?
Oh. So, Al, your age does go high. Yeah.
Okay.
Dennis Quaid, 65. 65.
Oh, look at that. Now you're a little more warranted, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a lovely story.
We derailed
I
your
do
bit.
just have one more thing.
Okay.
Because I wanted to end on a little positivity to get
Okay,
people
good.
through some tough times. I like to call this trick or treat yourself.
Okay.
Okay. All right. In the spirit of Halloween. Were you tricked into watching more than just one episode? Treat yourself to the entire series at that point. You know?
Yeah.
Were you tricked into thinking someone was into you when they weren't? Girl, treat yourself to the freedom without them. Okay?
There you go.
Yes.
And were you tricked into thinking that 1 in 6 millennials have $100,000 in savings? Treat yourself to life and debt, okay?
That's good.
That's your midweek update right there with Anna. She'll be back again next week with hers. Nice little midweek update with a side story of Big Al.
I love it.
Make out with an older lady in Mexico. All right, Kid Nation. Coming up next, our dream expert Jenna is here. Yes, she was a psych minor.
I was a psychology minor. I'm very underqualified to analyze your dreams, but I heard we have one from someone in the office.
Do we really?
Mm-hmm. And of course, some from Kid Nation as well.
All right, so we'll get into those dreams and see what they mean next.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show will be right back. And, as always, we're powered by you, Kid Nation. On 105.9, The Monkey. Number 1 for new music.
I'm going on during this time. I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away. You're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. And I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Okay, we're doing it again. We give away a trip, and you get to choose where to go. This time, it's with Shawn Mendes.
Hey, I'm Shawn Mendes. I love it when you call me señorita.
The Monkey with Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center want you to win it. Shawn Mendes, live. Mexico, not a problem. New York City, we'll send you there. How about LA? Hey, if Shawn Mendes books a concert on the moon and you pick it, guess what?
Ignition sequence has started.
You're going to the moon.
Everything means nothing if I can't have you.
Pick your state and pick your date. Round 2 with Shawn Mendes. Airfare, hotel, and lots of cash.
Can I ask you guys a favor?
Register now at Margaritaville Biloxi. Listen and call or go to 1059themonkey.com.
You take me places.
A flyaway trip for you and a friend to see Shawn Mendes, and you choose a location.
Sing with me.
From Margaritaville Resort and Family Entertainment Center Biloxi and 105.9 The Monkey.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me. Whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This is Jeff O'Keefe Jr. with Bradford O'Keefe Funeral Home. Pre-arranging your funeral service is the guarantee that your final wishes are honored, and it also makes the grieving process a little bit easier for your loved ones. For more information, please visit BradfordO'Keefe.com.
Make plans to attend the Hub City New Year's Eve Ball and Fireworks Show downtown Hattiesburg at the Bottling Company. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com. Visit Hub City New Year's Eve celebration on Facebook. Presented by Keith Superstores, Dr. and Mrs. Jaime Jimenez the First, and Marathon Oil Company. Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hey, have you ever seen the same numbers over and over? Well, sure. 5, 9, 15. What does it mean? It means hurry to Power Penny Days at JCPenney. Come in and shop at Power Penny Days this Friday to Sunday. Grab JCPenney Home Performance Bath Towels for just $5. And select guys Star Wars graphic tees for only $9. Plus, get select women's sweaters for just $15. Come in for deals so good, there's no coupon needed. J.C. Penney. Offers valid 10/25 to 10/27. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
It's Dollar Days at Crunch Fitness. With over 300 locations and growing fast, you can join now for just $1 down and $9.95 a month. That's right. You can join Crunch Fitness for only $1 down and $9.95 a month with no long-term commitment. Crunch is an adult playground to help escape from your busy lives. From our state-of-the-art equipment and free weights to our awesome new group fitness classes featuring Zumba, Wed TRX, belly butts and thighs, Absolutions, and many more. Or break a sweat in the all-new Hit Zone featuring small group training where we make serious fitness fun. With 2 convenient locations, there's always fun near you. And now, join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So stop by at our D'Iberville location or our newest location in Long Beach and join Crunch for only $1 down and $9.95 a month. So don't miss the party and hurry. These specials end October 28th. So stop by or join online at crunch.com.
No tricks, only treats at our Allen Toyota car yard. Come if you dare and explore 9 acres of metal, steel, and power. Your treat you may find with over $6,500 off on 2019 Limited Highlander. Or maybe trade your dead old sled for a new 2019 XSC Camry with $4,700 to live for. We've been planning for your arrival, and while the Day of the Dead is real, our treat comes with a warranty for life. Come if you dare to Allen Toyota Final Exit 38 in Gulfport. We are waiting.
Using an overpriced trash bag?
Pricey, pricey, pricey.
A bag that breaks?
Whippy, whippy, whippy.
Or a smelly bag?
Stinky, stinky, stinky.
Time to switch to hefty, ultra-strong trash bags, always at an ultra-low price.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
They're our best bags yet, and they cost less than Glad Force Flex, where sold head-to-head, so you'll be
happy, happy, happy.
Hefty Ultra Strong with Arm & Hammer odor control. Also available in heavy-duty black bags.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
I'll never forget my first pair of Rothy's. These incredibly stylish flats are made from recycled plastic water bottles. Say what? Yes, it's true. I don't know how they do it, but I know my Rothy's were crazy comfortable from the moment I put them on. I didn't even have to break them in. And did you know that you can just toss Rothy's into the washing machine? That's incredible. Plus, Rothy's are super cute. I started with the red camo pointed toe flats. They make me so happy when I wear them. I even walk with a little extra bounce in my step. And my husband is so jealous of my Rothy's black slip-on sneaker. He'd love a pair for himself, but these are mine. Rothy's come in a variety of styles. They are constantly launching new colors and patterns. And because people who love Rothy's want more Rothy's, the new collections sell out quickly, so you gotta act fast before they sell out. Check out all the amazing styles available right now at rothys.com/kid. Just go to rothys.com, rothys.com/kid to get your new favorite flats, comfort, style, and sustainability. These are the shoes you've been waiting for. rothys.com/kid.
It's JC, Jenna, Big Al Mac, and Kelly Raspberry.
I'm not showing this butt to anybody.
Now, on with the show.
Right now, let's get our dream expert ready to go. She's got her hat on. She's got a puffy shirt that once again goes with the hat.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
All
That's
right.
how I feel right
now. So we figured that a lot of people, when they realized that Jenna was a psych minor and read psychology magazines all the time and started diving deep into people's dreams, that they wanted to have their dreams read and see what's going on in their waking life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get a lot of messages about dreams. Yes.
All right, well, let's see how you do with this one, Jenna. Let's get it going. It says, Dear Jenna, explain my dream, please. I have this reoccurring dream of sleeping and waking up in a panic and realizing today was my final exam for college and I'm about to miss it because I overslept, so I rushed to the exam. When I get there, I wake up in real life. What does this mean?
I'd be interested to know what their age is. Like, are you an adult now? I'm assuming that you're not in college anymore because I've touched on this before. This is one of the most common dreams that people have, that you revert back to a period of time in school where you show up unprepared, that sort of thing. So they say that when you go to school, that's the first time that you actually feel responsibility. And so anytime in your later adult life, if you're feeling overwhelmed. Like maybe you've gotten a new job, you have a new project, some assignment, some investments you're working on, a career change. I'm just kind of running the gamut of things that would be life changes or feeling a lot of pressure, buying a house, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They say that you'll revert back to that period of time where you most lack confidence and you had a lot of responsibility. So you're just being faced with some challenge that's presenting itself to you, and in your subconscious you're feeling a lot of anxiety. But it means you need to face some things and not get cold feet you're going through.
Boom.
Alrighty. This one says, I had a dream while taking my afternoon nap. I was eating pizza with friends, then a lady I don't know came up and challenged me to eat a gigantic piece of pizza for a $5 prize. I did the challenge, and a crowd gathered round and cheered me on. As I was almost done, I woke up.
That's our staff email.
Hey, Nick.
That's me, Nick.
That was your dream.
My strange dream.
So you just had that dream?
I just had a random dream yesterday. Someone challenged me to eat a slice of pizza, and then as I was getting finished, I woke up. So I don't know if I finished the pizza or not.
Were you winning?
I win $5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is fascinating. Competitive eating in dreams, like doing an eating challenge, is a thing. And it means maybe you should go into your deep personal life and emote right now, Nick. But this is intense. This means that you're feeling some level of competitiveness with someone in your work life. Yeah, or in your waking life. So I would assume this is either your wife or your children, but I don't feel that you're being competitive with them. But that maybe you're competing to see who can do more or experience more of something. Or it could be a reflection that you or someone else is showing off with how much of something they can do in front of you. And
Who's
it's
showing
bothering
off in
you.
front of you, Nick?
I don't.
Is Justin showing off?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't feel like
Competing over
I'm
the
being
children's affection, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, our oldest Davis, he's just turned 3. He can be a pill every now and then. So maybe I'm competing with him to be good. Don't do that. Don't yell. Don't scream. Don't bite your sister.
Feeling competition in some way. So that's why you're having an easy competition in your dream.
Wow. So it has nothing to do with the sexy dream Big Al had of
I know I'm not competing with anyone else for Al's affection.
No, sir.
Thanks, Nick.
All right,
You
Nick.
had to trick him for it in that dream.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You pulled the old switcheroo is what you did.
Did you analyze that dream, Jenna?
I tried. He didn't really give me a chance to. I mean, when you remember, I told y'all that when you have, even though people get very disturbed when they hook up with a coworker, and it's same sex if you're not homosexual, or people get very upset by those dreams. And now, I will say, if it's recurring, as it's been with Al, he could have some underlying homosexual tendencies.
Oh, no.
Now, if you to recap real quick.
Sorry.
Big Al had a dream where he was hooking up with a girl. And then all of a sudden
he opened his eyes and it was Nick.
He opened his eyes and it was Nick. And when he realized it was Nick, he's like, "Cool, let's keep it going."
But they usually say when you have a dream about someone you work with, because a lot of times people have those dreams, people they despise at work, and they're very disturbed by it. But they say that there's something, either there's a rift that you want to heal, or there's something about Nick that you want to absorb into yourself, that he has some sort of personality characteristic.
He's a
that
good
you
family
admire.
man.
Yeah, that he's a family man, or maybe he's settled down, or maybe there's something about the way he works and he's organized that you want.
No.
Well, you had the dream, so there's that.
You can deny it all day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you what they say it means when you dream about a coworker.
All right.
No, I got you.
Pizza champ Nick out there. Careful.
All right. Thank you, Nick. Go back to your room now, Nick.
I'll buy you a pizza later.
Jenna, help. I had a dream. I was in a white room, like a cell with a bathroom, and had to be there for a long time. It was more like a hospital, but I wasn't sick. Then my family was there for my childhood, and they brought me chicken wings. Before I could eat them, though, my son needed a diaper change. My son is 6 now, but he was about 9 months in my dream. A lot going on there.
There's a lot going on in there. And so the room, to me, this is how I interpreted your dream. That room seems more like an insane asylum room than it does a hospital room, because you're in the room that you had to stay in and you couldn't leave, but you weren't sick. It wasn't a hospital. So I'm just going to interpret it that way, because when you're dreamt that you're kept somewhere that you're not allowed to leave like that, and it's a hospital, it represents feelings like that maybe your core beliefs are being challenged, right? So you feel crazy because maybe it's some someone's challenging you with your religious beliefs or political beliefs or something with your family, some fundamental issue you're having with the dad.
Because they're coming back.
Right,
from the
about
childhood.
challenging, yeah. And so then, and they say when you dream as a parent about your child being super young again and changing a diaper even though they're older, that you're reverting back to a time where you felt like your child most needed you, and you're not, and you felt very deeply connected, emotionally connected to your kid when they were a baby, and you don't feel as connected now that he's getting a little bit older.
And independent.
Yeah. So you'll dream about the baby stage again because you miss that connection, so you need to try and connect more.
What about chicken wings? What do you think about chicken
What
wings?
kind of chicken wings were they?
Yeah, you're talking.
You're hungry, I don't know.
So good. Were they boneless chicken wings? Traditional?
See, I prefer boneless.
What sauce? Any sauce? Just naked?
Yeah, no, not naked.
I like drummies. Drummies off.
The bones, though. I like those bones.
And people in Buffalo, New York hate that I say this, but I love ranch with my wings.
Me too.
You're supposed to go with blue cheese. That's the traditional, but no, man. Ranch is way better.
Do both. Who's to judge?
Everybody, apparently. All right, Kid Nation. Jenna's going to read your dreams again next week, so make sure you get those in at 800-543-3548.
Tomorrow on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
Beat the Bank Extreme is back, and you can win up to $5,000 at 7:10 and 8:10 Central.
Got a text from a Kid Nation member that says, hey, just getting over a stomach virus, and I've lost a few pounds, but now my favorite pants don't fit. Hashtag first world problems.
Oh, give us a call and tell us your first world problem.
That's tomorrow on the Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
On the Kid Kraddick Morning Show. Over.
I'm Kelly Raspberry.
I'm Big Al.
I'm JC.
I'm Jenna.
Keep looking up, because that's where it all is.
The Kid Kraddick Morning Show.
That's